Hey peeps! Welcome to the live stream. I am obviously in the sewing room. Mum is working on her bag in the background there, so if you hear any random noises. And I have Mum's laptop over here so that I can see the comments more easily. Thank you. English, I have it. So I want to say for people who are watching this after the fact, there is a comment section, so I'll be answering the comments. I won't be putting them up on the screen because I don't know how to do that yet. I'm going to work on that. But if you want to follow along with the questions that I'm asking, there's a comment section, I believe, over here. Hopefully I'm getting that right. If it's not here, I look like an idiot and it's actually over here. But there is a comment section that you can pop out and you can see the live comments as they happen and as I answer them. So let's see if this is working, because as I say, I have a laptop closer to me because I can't see those ones over there. I need to go and well, I am going to go and get my eyes tested in about 2 weeks. So Flora, hi Flora, you're here. Marietta, that's such a pretty place. And GA, is that Georgia? Let me know if I'm right. Erica Lee, hi Erica. From Seattle, and Crafty K from Sunny Nunny. Hi, Crafty K. And so, hi, Lisa. How are you? From Canada, right? I know that. I don't know why I'm asking. So, Lolita, hi. Crystal, hello. Lynn from Ireland, hi. And Flora, yes. Georgia, GA is at Georgia. Awesome. Kathy, hi, Kathy. And another Kathy from Exton, Pennsylvania. Hello, welcome. And Gail, hi. Staten Island, that's New York, right? I know that. New York State, as in, and next to New York City. Is it part of New York City? Okay. Catrice, hi from Maryland. Hello. Mum's slinking out. She said enough. I did get Mum flowers for Mother's Day today because it is Mother's Day in the Isle of Wight in England, which I know it's not for loads of you guys. So yeah. Oh, and it looks like there is lag from my computer chat to what I've got going on here. I've actually logged into Mum's account, so let's see if I. There we go. Jane Idle Rocks. That's me. Jackie, hi from Bristol. Hello. Gail, what did I ask Gail? I can't remember. I have a memory like a sieve. Memory like a sieve. Gail. Staten Island, New York. That was it. Toronto, snowing. It's still snowing in Toronto. My goodness, Lisa. Sadie, hi from California. Very nice. Daisy, hi from Massachusetts. Daisy has just made the most enormous swoon patterns order. I sent her a voucher for the sewing because she's coming to the sewing retreat and she'd already clearly got the Celine pattern, but she sent me a list of all the other ones that she bought. I only gave her one voucher. She went nuts. Patricia from Missouri, hello. As I say, Jane Idle Rocks is me. So if you see Jane Idle Rocks saying anything in the comments, that's me typing. I don't know why I would, but yes. Dilek, hi Dilek, hello from Germany, hello to Germany. Akram, hi Akram. Akram, whereabouts in the States do you live? I'm sure I should know this, but please tell me. Flora, Sarah, hi from Toronto. Eileen, hi from Chicago. Hi Jane, Essex area, right? Oh, I'm so sorry, Daisy. I didn't mean to out your pattern buying habits to your husband. Whoopsie. Yahui from work in Georgia and USA. Oklahoma, thank you, Akram. Hello to Oklahoma. Meg from another Missouri. Oh, Denise from Durban in South Africa. Very nice. The Hibiscus Coast, right? Hopefully I got that right. Gin and Pins. Hello. Gin and Pins, whereabouts are you based and what is your name? Because I feel like I should know it. Yes, Essex Girl Jane. Hello. Right, so anyway, I'm getting hot now. I always knew I would. I would be cold and then I'm hot. And yeah. So I have some sewing to do whilst we chat away. So I've got this owl jumper, which I think you can just about see there we go, that's better. You can see the owls there, and they all need eyeballs. So I'm going to sew on some of these beads that I got from the knitting and stitching show to the eyeballs of the owl. And that's going to take me a while because I'm not very good at sewing into wool, as we discovered the other day when I tried to sew on the buttons onto this cardigan. And I am very willing to answer any questions that you guys have. And I did put up, so the premise with one of the Patreon tiers is that those guys get to have their questions answered first, and I put the thing up a couple of weeks ago and nobody's asked me a question on there, so it's a free-for-all. Please feel free to ask any questions that you have, because otherwise I'm going to be here till 8:20 tonight, maybe a little bit less, but 8:20 is going to be the cutoff, because it's, as well as being Mother's Day, it's also Earth Day, and they want you to shut off all of your lights and electronics for an hour from 8:30 GMT, which is why I'm going to stop at 8:20. And I've even set myself an alarm so that I don't forget. So, yes. For this is, Kathy, this is the Sew Over It Cowl t-shirt and dress. I do like it. I wear it a lot. I like cowl t-shirts. I would like to modify this a little bit, because the cowl just goes straight into the neckline here, and I've seen some other ones where they have like a bit that flips. The pattern looks like it's been flipped up, and then you turn it under and you sew the extra bit into the seam there, and you end up with a fold here rather than the seam edge, which I actually prefer. So I'm going to have a go at altering this pattern to try and do that, hopefully. Again, sorry for being backlit. I thought this was going to work, and I have my giant studio light right there, but yeah, we tried drawing the curtains, but they're net curtains, so that made absolutely no difference whatsoever. So yes. Where are we going to? Hello, Audrey from the Bronx. Gianna's #1 fan. She will be very pleased to know that. She will be, yes. Hi, Laura from sunny Florida. Wilhelmine, hi. Gin and Pins, Newcastle upon Tyne. I made the jumpsuit. I made the jumpsuit in teal green for my work's Christmas do. That's it. Thank you. I remember. Hello, Newcastle upon Tyne. So, good grief, it's 52 of you already. Actually, it's quite warm here today, Flora. And obviously our clocks went forward this morning, so we've lost an hour, but it means it's going to be lighter in the evenings for longer, which is great. It's probably, actually, it's 22 degrees in this room at the moment. It's probably around about 14 or 15 out there, so it's quite pleasant. And I have a giant, this is orange squash, by the way. I keep getting people asking me why I'm drinking giant glasses of wine on vlogs. It's not wine, it's squash. So yes, does anybody have any questions? Because otherwise it's going to just be me sort of sitting here going, what shall I randomly waffle about next? Also, I'm going to take these off of their string, so this could be hilarious. I have got a little dish to put them in, Westminster Abbey. But this could go hideously wrong, and I could be crawling around on the floor for the next 20 minutes trying to pick up all the beads. We shall see. Please don't ping everywhere. Oh, I think that worked. I think that worked. Yes. Oh no! I don't know how I managed to make such a mess of things. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Let's try again. Hi, Donna from Montreal in Canada. So I think I've done it a little bit earlier today, because last time there were some people that couldn't join because it was too late. But I think I've kind of maybe messed up a little bit, because it's for Australia, it's like the middle of their night. So it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I think some of the Aussie peeps might be joining us a little bit later. But I'm going to try and stagger the Hangouts. The Hangouts will always be the last Sunday of the month, but I'm going to try and stagger the time that I start them, so that if you can't make one, then you can perhaps make another one, so that everybody can kind of join in, because I very much appreciate that it's a global, that you're a global group. There's lots of you, which is wonderful. So yeah, gonna try that going forward. We shall see. We shall see. What we've got next? Oh, lots of questions now. What Akram's asked, what spring sewing pattern are you most excited to start sewing? Oh, that's a good one. Erica is being my pattern mule. Erica and Daisy both are coming over from the States to come to the sewing retreat in May. And Erica has very kindly agreed to smuggle over patterns and things for me. And there's a couple of McCall's ones in there that I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but they're quite ruffly dresses and not my usual style. They're kind of more A-line, but with lots of ruffles and interesting seam lines and things like that. And I'm really looking forward to trying those ones because it will be out of my comfort zone. It will be working with more lightweight fabrics, which I am really starting to enjoy. I think everyone starts off with quilting cottons or easy to work with fabrics and then kind of works their way up to more challenging fabrics. So yeah, there's a couple of McCall's ones that I'm really, really excited to make. And I'm also going to make so many pairs of the Till the Sun Goes Down beach pajamas. When I got dressed this morning, I haven't got any comfortable trousers to put on, and all of my jumpsuits are quite tight, so or like fitted at the waist, and that's not what I wanted for a loungy Sunday. So I actually do have my pajamas on yeah, clean pajamas, but I have got pajamas on. So lots and lots and lots of pairs of comfy but stylish trousers as well. So I think that's, how about you, Akram? What are you looking forward to making? Oh, I'm also very much looking forward to the new Deer and Doe release, which comes out any day now. So I basically want every one of their patterns. I think I added it up the other day. I put them all in my basket and it was about £90 worth of patterns. So I didn't do it, but it was just like, okay, maybe at some point. Right, Crystal Sews and Stuff. What are your favorite sewing technique books, Sian? I have got a very small library actually, but I have got Tasia from Sewaholic. I've got her Sewtionary book, and I think that was the first one that I bought for myself. The lovely Anna from You've Got Me in Stitches sent me the Claire Schiffer couture sewing techniques. And then I've got more Fabric Savvy. I'm sorry, I'm looking over there to get the names right. And those three are the ones that I reference most often. But I have to be honest, I usually Google if I'm looking for a technique. Everything that I've learned has been from books or online blogs and now YouTube as well. So Anika from Made to Sew, her channel has taught me so much. I'm very excited. Lorianne and I are going to go and visit her in Australia. Maybe I think we're going to have to postpone it till January next year now because my surgical dates for my appointments to see the oral surgeon are in November now, so that was when we were supposed to be going. So yeah, but yes, the couture sewing techniques, Sewtionary, which is like a dictionary but with sewing terms, and the More Fabric Savvy, they're the books that I love and reference most often. There are probably loads more out there, and I do want to get a couple of pattern making ones that Emily Hallman has recommended, and again, I can't remember those off the top of my head, but they're the ones that I have and that I reference. So, oh gosh, oh, no, right, how we trying to keep up with the comments. I had help last time. I think I might need a comment moderator as well. Right, let's see. Crafty K, what are you? Crafty K, what pattern is your next sew along? The Butterick 6018, although this month I'm filming all the sew-alongs that have been overdue, and I've just finished, I think this is answering someone else's questions, I've just finished, yeah, Flora, I've just finished altering all the patterns. I haven't started cutting out the fabric yet, Flora, but I finally finished the alterations today, but today is Sunday, so I was supposed to be having Sundays off, but this last couple of months have not been going according to plan, so it's kind of been all up in the air. But I am determined that April going forward, it's going to be back to proper sewing videos at the weekends, so Saturday and Sundays, and then the vlog Monday through to Friday, and Sundays off. Whether that happens or not, I don't know, but that's what I am planning on. So wish me luck with that, peeps. That would be great. So I have answered Kay, I have answered Flora. Daisy May, do you have any tips for purchasing fabric from online for a beginner? Yes, get swatches. The monitor will always make the colours look slightly different, and the you need to feel it and see if it's what you want. I had a terrible thing happen with a client. I was making her a coat. I showed her the swatch of the fabric. In fact, I ordered the swatch of the fabric, liked it, tried to show the client. She wouldn't touch it. She went, yeah, that's fine. It's black. It's okay. And when I did the finished coat, she hated it. So I had to make her another one. So yeah, swatches are your friend. And if the fabric company that you're trying to buy from won't send you a swatch, then I'd be a bit wary, because I mean, with stuff like the textile centre, where it's and the fabric room, the fabric room do send swatches though, but the textile centre and Pound Fabrics, when it's that inexpensive, that I don't mind risking. And I've had some stuff turn up from the fabric room that I've just been like, oh no, that's not what I wanted, but it's not the end of the world. But the more expensive fabrics, yeah, swatches are your friend. And maybe also don't follow all of the fabric stores on Instagram, because you end up buying all of the fabric that they show you. So, you know, there's that as well. Wilhelmine, I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name incorrectly, Wilhelmine. Fingers crossed I'm not. But what does a pattern for a cowl-neck shirt like you wear look like? I want to change mine, but don't know how. Oh, hi, Alex. No worries that you're late. I'm going to be here for hours. One of the nice things about being in here is that I can go digging for stuff, but it does mean that I'm going to be like turning my back on you and going digging for stuff. But tops, 2 secs. Look, see, pajamas. I've made an effort. Right. Tops. Aha, is that the one? No, it's not one. Oh, maybe it was the one. Yes, sorry, it's the one. This one. Hang on. Oh, all going horribly wrong. I have a feeling that this sewing room is going to end up like in a massive mess by the end of this. And I'll probably end up having done no sewing whatsoever. Let's see. Is this? That's the back. We don't want the back. We want the front. Okay, I think this is the, yeah, okay. So this one, it looks like a t-shirt, but just with a super, super wide neck. But what I want to add onto it is, hopefully this will make sense. I want to add kind of like this little notched bit here, because that means that you kind of sew this piece here into the seam allowance of the shoulder seams, and that just means that the edge that you see here is not the raw or the finished edge. The finished edge gets folded to the inside, so you end up with a fold of fabric there, which I just think is slightly nicer aesthetic, especially given how, because I didn't have a cover stitch at the time, so this is zigzag. Let's see if I can fold this back up again. Yeah, so that's what the pattern looks like. Hopefully that helped. And that is a woven one. It was the McCall's 6563 pattern, which is that one. I think it's out of stock, but you can find it in a few places. So there's that one. I'm going to put it away, because otherwise, like I say, this place will end up as a massive bonsai by the end of this. Ooh. I've already lost one. Come back here. There we go. Nearly lost a pattern. See, I'm such an elegant creature. Right. Okay. How are we doing? I think I'm massively behind on the comments looking up there. So, oh, good grief, and there's 63 of you now. So, hello to all the new people. I'm working my way through. I'm trying. Let's see. Where am I? What does I just said? Oh, Julia. Hi, Julia from Germany. Daisy says, if you could go back and do your first year of sewing over, what would you do the same and what would you do different? I would do more sewing. I think you guys have probably noticed this, that I have the ability to procrastinate the hell out of things. If something scares me, if I haven't done something before, I can put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off. And I just wish I'd just done more sewing that first year, because I love it and I'd have learnt so much more, so much quicker. But yeah, good question. Wilhelmina, we've done that one. Meg, do you find it easier to cut multiple patterns out then sew, or cut then sew one project at a time? I kind of go through phases of where I like doing each one. At the moment, I am in a mood, it depends on my mood. So at the moment, I am definitely in the mood to be tracing, altering and cutting out, which is nice because that doesn't happen often. That's one of my least favourite parts about sewing. And so I'm batch cutting. And I think Claire from Penguin and Pear had come over to hang out with me for a day, and I was batch cutting. And I think I'd cut out 18 projects or something. Like, lots of them were jersey, but she sat there and looked at me. She was like, "You sure?" I was like, "Yeah." And then sometimes it will be cut one, sew one, cut one, sew one. So it really depends. It really, really depends on the mood that I'm in. But I like both. So, that's helpful. Right. Leanne, hi, Leanne. You are not late at all. We'll be here for ages. Oh my goodness. Oh, someone's speaking in a different language up there, and hopefully when I get there, it does say it will translate. Oh, and Rianne's turned up. Hello, sausage. Hi, small girl type creature. I am massively behind on the comments, I think. Let's see, what do you say? Lisa, I have a problem. The crotch is low and baggy on the trouser patterns. How would you suggest I adjust that? So I've just been doing loads of crotch alterations on trouser patterns for me. And for me, I always have to lengthen them because I have such a long torso, and the difference between my waist to my crotch to waist measurement tight against the body is 29 inches. So I've just lengthened one pattern by 5 inches. I've no idea if that's going to work. It's one of the sew alongs and it may never see the light of day, but that's what all my measurements told me. So what I do is I draw on all of the seam allowance to the pattern. So I draw on the waist seam allowance, I draw on the crotch seam allowance, and I draw on the inseam seam allowance, and then I measure the actual sewing line of the crotch with my tape measure on its side. And I do that for the front and the back, and you'll notice that they've already balanced the pattern for you, so the back should be longer than the front anyway. And then you measure your own crotch. So like I say, mine is 29 from waist to waist, and it depends where the trousers are meant to sit. All the trousers that I do sit on my waist because I don't like low slung hip level trousers. But if you need to take into account where you want your trouser to sit on your body, and then from there you should be able to see, like for me, like I say, the one that I was working on, the crotch on the pattern measured 21 inches and my desired length was 31 inches, so I needed to add 10 inches of length to that. So I split that in half because, as I say, they've already balanced the pattern for me, and then just added 5 inches to the front and the back. But for you, Lisa, by the sounds of things, you need to take stuff away, so that's how I would do it, and I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Hello, gorgeous people. Hello, Jennifer with one N. Oh, message retracted. I didn't know you could do that, but apparently it has been. Pocket or two. Hi, I'm really sorry. I know I should know your name, but I don't. I'm sorry. Do you have a go-to book for fitting advice, Sean? I have a small waist to large hip ratio and really want to nail the fit of trousers. I don't. As I say, Emily Hallman has recommended some really, really good pattern fitting books, and the reason that she doesn't do sew-alongs is because, or those alteration videos teaching people how to do that, is because it's all really clearly laid out in the books that she recommends. So what I would say is follow Emily Hallman on Instagram, and she has recommended books on there. And I think I've I'll put it up in the Peeps group later, because if I start getting off on tangents now, I'm never going to answer all the stuff that's going on over there, because I'm so behind. But yeah, I will post it in, because I know you're in the Peeps group, so I will post it in the Peeps group later. Having said that, please remind me, because you know that I have the memory like of a sieve. So yes. Let's see. And then Jennifer has said, Pocket or Two, Sean has several videos addressing this because she has the same issue, so do I, so you're not alone. Yeah, I mean, the thing with my sew-alongs is they are designed for my body type, but the general principle of the alterations I'm making should work for everybody if you kind of apply it to what you need. That's my theory anyway, so we'll carry on. Meg Green, you should do some yoga pants in a Ponte knit. I am going to be doing yoga pants in a Ponte knit. I actually have 4 yogas up, 4 yogis. I have 4 Pontes up there that I'm going to be probably, hopefully getting down at some point for you guys to help me pick which one of those I'm going to make the sew along pattern out of, to go with some of the amazing ribbing that Alex has got me, which is in a box back there. So yeah, I'm gonna do that in a bit if we run out of things to talk about. But this is me we're talking about. I can waffle for hours. At Chrome, you got the new itch to stitch Cali Spell dress. Is that like a shirt dress? I want to say that's like a shirt dress. I love all of her patterns. There's a lot of them that wouldn't work for me, but I think if that is a shirt dress, then that is the one I want. Lynn, do you or anybody have any tips on rouleau loops, please? I'm drafting a pattern with a rouleau. Yes, I'm going to do a oh, there's more. I'm going to do a mini tutorial on rouleau loops, but my secret weapon for rouleau loops. Oh, let's not. I've got wires everywhere. Let's not break the place. String. So cut your rouleau loops on the bias and put a piece of string in there so that the end hangs out. This is currently set up for my giant compass. But so fold it around so that the raw edges meet. So right sides together around the string. So over backwards and forwards over the end of the string quite a lot to anchor it in place. So close to, with your zipper foot so close to the edge of the string. And then when you've got the length that you want, you pull back the fabric and start pulling the string through, and that way you turn out a really, really thin rouleau loop. That's how I've done it, and it worked for me. So I'm going to do a video on that, but might not need to now because I've just described it to you. So yes, but that's going to be a mini tutorial or mini technique video coming soon. That's how I do it. Crystal says oh crap, I think I've just massively messed up there. Nope. It's okay. There we go. I think. Let's see. Right. Okay. Crystal says you learn so much stuff online nowadays. Yeah, that's totally how I've taught myself online. Catherine Jane Cross, do you have any advice about swapping sleeves? Will any sleeve fit any armhole? If not, how does one tell? Kathy, that's a really good question, because I've seen these. Hang on. Lorianne bought me this one, but I've seen these patterns that Simplicity do, and I have 2 of them, and I was like, that's great, but how do you then put this onto another pattern? And they have the sleeve cap in here as well, so that you can put that over the bodice piece that you're working with to get the sleeve cap right, so that you can fit this in at the same time. So what I would suggest, sorry, I had a mind blank there. What I would suggest is, if you want to use a sleeve from one pattern and like smoosh it onto another pattern, take the sleeve pattern bodice that it's meant to fit in and put that over the new bodice pattern that you want to smoosh it into, and kind of trace out the sleeve cap or the sleeve head or the arm sky, I think that's right, from that, and sort of, that's when I would smoosh it together. I haven't done it yet, but that's what I would do. Hope that makes sense. Nice technical terms there. Let's see. Lynn says, does the right hand side with the loops finish at the center front and then the loops extend past it. I'm really overthinking it. Thank you. I think I've lost half of your question in the middle there, Lynn. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Do you mean like a modesty panel underneath? Does the right hand side with the loops finish at the centre front and then the loop part extend past it? I think the loops kind of go there, the buttons go there, and then you have like a modesty panel on that goes underneath, so that the centre front where the loops are kind of does up. Although if you want the buttons centred, you might need to. Oh, I don't know either. Lynn, we're going to have a conversation about this when I am not trying to do a million other things at once. But yeah, let me. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that one. Right. Okay. When will you and your mum be coming to Paducah, Kentucky? Next year. Next year, definitely. We want to. She really wants to go to a quilting show. So in America, and Paducah is the one that she's going ahead. So yeah, next year. Not sure. I think there's one in spring and there's one in autumn. Probably be the autumn one, but next year. Jenny just made the new that new look top in lightweight cotton and the powder soft chiffon. Definitely much better in the chiffon. I think with them lightweight cottons, I prefer them with the garments with slight structure, like some of the shirts and things. I like the wrap tops to have a little bit of fluidity to them. So good knowledge. Thank you very much for that, Jenny. Gin and pins. I'm about to sort my stash for my summer wardrobe. I've got a couple of beautiful viscose from the Textile Centre to make beach pajamas, and I've got the workbook from Merchant and Mills. Nice. The Textile Centre is just lethal. It's absolutely lethal. I mean, I regularly swing by the new in section just to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. But yeah. So what have we got next? Comfy on Sunday is great. Comfy on Sunday is very good. Comfy every day is generally pretty good as well. That's why I made all those scuba dresses, because they looked really smart, but they were so comfortable to wear. But it's got to that point of the year where it's slightly too warm to be putting them on. So yeah. Let's see. Age of Fabulous Jennifer. I'm really surprised there isn't a fabric fairy outdoors making faces while on the stream, because I totally would do that with a huge window like that one. Don't rule it out. I think he's actually cooking roast dinner in the kitchen. He is actually doing his thing in the kitchen. I haven't done any sewing, have I? This is fine. It's not. Yeah, who was I kidding? I'm not going to get any sewing done. I don't rule it out. You may well see a little ginger dog kind of running up and down. She's hurt her back leg though, so she's a little bit subdued at the moment, which is nice. Yes, Jennifer, I haven't got a clue how to put someone in as a moderator either though. How do I do that? I think I have to do it on here, don't I? Let's see. Pop up participants. I don't know how to put someone in as a moderator. If you do know and it's easy to do, let me know, because yeah, I keep seeing this comment just coming up constantly. So yeah. Laura Jones, the 6963 is a super simple cowl-neck pattern, and I have made it lots. I like that one. Right, how do I block someone? How do I block someone? Let's see, because I can participants. I don't know how to. I am showing my ignorance, because I don't know how to block a person either. Yes. How do you, Donna's asked, how do you adjust a cowl-neck pattern when the drop is too deep? So you mean if this then kind of comes really low? What I would suggest is that on this, I would kind of take a wedge out of the middle. So I draw a centerline seam down there and kind of like smoosh it so that the pattern had a bit less pattern paper there. So I would take a wedge out of the middle and kind of move it in. I think that would work. I don't know for definite. Right, okay, I need to work out how to block somebody. Hang on, I can Google it. Let's Google. Right. I would have thought it would be easy. How do you do this? I don't want to accidentally turn the chat off because I'm likely to do that. Popped out chat participants. Over there are 3 dots for blocking someone. Click it, and then the option is there. Who do you want to block? Okay, participants. Yeah, see, it's only got like 5 of you there, and there's 87 of you. I don't understand. It's a bit odd. It's very odd. And Jennifer, you're not coming up as a participant. Yeah, the block the comment. Okay. Put user in timeout. There we go. I think that's worked. I've put him in a timeout. Oh, I don't want him in a timeout. I really want him like gone. How do we do that? Remove. Or is that just removing the comment? Hide user on this channel. I think I've done it. Yes. Users' messages would be hidden. Done. We got there eventually. Thank you. I mean, this is the second time that I've done a live stream live to the general everybody out there. The ones that I've done previously have been to the people in the Patreon group, so it's been like, you know, at the tops 10 of us sort of sitting and chatting for an hour, which has been lovely, and I haven't had to deal with this. So, and then last time I had a moderator because my niece was there, weren't you, Rianne, to look after me, which was great, and her boyfriend. So anyway, I have deleted, got rid of what's his shops. Yeah, I don't really think I want to know what he was saying in German, do I? Anyway. Oh, I pronounced your name splendidly, Wilhelmine. That's good. Yes, I can work out what you showed on the Cowl-Neck. Awesome. All right, where are we on? Hi, Simone from Perth in Australia. Okay, pronounce my name splendidly. Crafty K. I would like to block. How do I do that? I think I've managed it. Crafty K. I think I have. I've been trying to alter a garment after it went wrong, but it doesn't look bad now. Is that the skirt, Liam? Let me know. I think I need a spanner. Click on the okay. Constance, hi from AZ. AZ is Arizona, right? I'm not very good with my state abbreviations. Lisa, oh, I only got to your. Hopefully, let me know if the crotch advice, lovely, or crutch as Esme insists on calling. Why does she insist on calling that? And was anyone else shocked when Esme and Patrick both said they'd never heard of a Hong Kong finish? I mean, this is the Great British Showing Bee. I'm assuming you guys are watching that. Yes, but Lisa, let me know if the baggy crotch thing helped. Danny, thank you, Danny. I knew it. I knew it because I have another friend called Danny, and I was like, that's like my friend Danny. So yes, awesome. Oh, Leanne is. Oh, it's all going on. Oh, he's like, oh, I like your t-shirt. Yeah, very nice. I'll put it, if you want to share things like that, put it up in the Peeps group. I won't show it on here because then it's just to the world at large. And as we have proven, there are weird people out there. So let's see. Acrom, yes, shirt dress with V-neck and cap or flutter sleeves. That's the new It's Just Stitch pattern. I thought it was a shirt dress because I remember seeing it and thinking, I like that. But then I also have like an entire section over here that is all shirt dresses. So I don't really need another shirt dress pattern. Who am I kidding? Of course I'm going to buy it, but I don't need it. I don't need it. Dana, hi from Norway. Do you have any tips on getting your sojo back? That's a really good question. I get that a lot. for me, I like to make the by hand London Anna bodice on some kind of skirt or trouser option added to the bottom, which is why I think I now have nearly 30 of that bodice, because for me it is something that I know fits, something that's really easy to make, something that I love wearing, and it's this thing that I can make without having to try it on the whole way through and fit it, and know that I'm going to end up with a garment that I love at the end. I don't think I have ever made an Anna dress that I haven't liked. So my advice would be to find to do something that you know you love and that you know will make you happy, kind of thing. And be that, make it a bag, like a purse like this, perhaps, if you haven't, if you have those, or an item of clothing, or I don't know. The other thing that I've been really enjoying recently is sitting at, like, looking at websites like Net-a-Porter and My Teresa, and like the ones that sell all the really expensive designer items, and looking through those and then picking out bits and pieces from them that I like. I have a whole Pinterest board that is full of stuff from My Teresa and Net-a-Porter, and then kind of working out that, oh, this pattern would work really well. Like, this is a really good example. So this is a Diane von Furstenberg dress that was on Net-a-Porter, and I am pretty sure that Mimi G was referencing that pattern. Oh, now can I find it? Can I find it? Probably not. But there's a Mimi G pattern that's basically the same color blocking as this. It's slightly different, but it's easy enough to translate that over to this. So that's another thing that I like doing, is going through a website like that, looking at things that cost, like that dress, £900, and going, I can make that, and then kind of like working out the pattern, what alterations or what tweaks I could do to it. That gives me real inspiration to start sewing again if I'm having a bit of a slump. So that would be my recommendation. Constance, do you know of a book that would help me with fitting? I'm 4'10". As I've said, I don't really have a book on fitting. And again, Emily Horman has recommended one. I really ought to find that out, oughtn't I? I did take a photo of it, so it's in here somewhere. But she raves about this book, and I think she's very talented. I mean, she went to school to learn how to make clothes professionally, so she ought to be. But she raves about this book, and she says this is also why she doesn't do tutorials, because this book is just that good, and it does have pictorial descriptions of how to do all the things that people are asking her. So okay, the complete photo guide to perfect fitting. It looks like that. So there's that one. For you, Constance, I would also, if you're confident sewer, I would recommend La Cala patterns. And I know I said this quite frequently. La Cala, the instructions are terrible, absolutely terrible. But if you go for some of the more basic patterns, because they ask you how tall you are, and they ask you your dimensions, and they ask you if you've got a long torso or a short torso in comparison to this, or if you've got long arms or short arms and things like that. Because you put in all that information, the pattern that comes out is usually pretty good out of the packet for you, and they're very inexpensive. But you have to, like I said, the instructions are crap, so that is the downside of La Cala patterns. But that would be one that I would try as well. And you could perhaps go for some very basic patterns from them to maybe make yourself blocks that you can then alter from there. But because I'm quite tall, I'm 5'8", so I don't have the issues that you do for fitting things for a shorter torso and a shorter frame. So I'm not an expert in that genre. So yes, again, if you haven't joined the Peeps group, join the Peeps group, because there's loads of people in there that all have sort of similar like fitting issues and things like that, and they all discuss amongst themselves about how they can help each other and things like that. So, you know, the Peeps group is also a really good resource. So yes. Lynn, Sean, read the rouleau loop turning. You're a genius. I was using one of those little metal turner thingies and it was challenging. I'm going to try this. Thank you. Like I say, this worked brilliantly for me. And I haven't got one of those little metal loop turner things. And I ended up with some really, really tiny rouleau straps as well from that. So yeah, let me know how you get on, Lynn. Crystal, you have to adjust the bodice to the sleeves, not the sleeves to fit the bodice. I took a class on it. Thank you. That's what I meant with the sleeve thing, is that, yeah, this pattern, it comes with like a bodice in there. So you want to, if you want to smoosh a sleeve on from another pattern, you need to take the pattern that the sleeve originally comes from, lay it over the new pattern and trace out that so that the bodice is the same as the sleeve pattern, if that makes sense. That's something that I want to do a video on, so I shall be doing. But thank you, Crystal, that's very good. Tubes with sticks. Alex has said that. Lynn, re-rouleau centre fronts. Where the centre front goes is where I'm overthinking, but I'm glad I'm not the only person now. I thought of modesty panel too. I'm glad that we're on the same page with that, and I'm glad that it's now churning away in my brain and is going to make me sit there and think, how do I do this? Thanks for that, Lynn. Thank you. Julie, hi Julie. How are you? Kids are all tucked away and in bed. Awesome. I don't know, is it Mother's Day where you are? I don't know, because it's weird, isn't it, that it's Mother's Day in England, and where else is it Mother's Day out there? Because I know it's 12th of May in America. So let me know, or the US. Let me know. Let's see. Barbara, I'm attending the quilt show in Paducah this month for the spring show. I will keep you posted. This is my first time attending. Aha! Yes, please, Barbara, report back and let me know what it's like so that I can talk Mum into it. Not that I need to talk Mum into it. She's the one that wants to go, but you know. Sarah Swayze, awesome name. Any plans to do the Jessica blazer by Closet Case? Possibly. I love the sew along that's going on at the moment. Lorianne's doing it and she's just finished her first welt pockets and they look amazing. Yes, possibly, although it would be for the experience and the curiosity of sewing it, because as lovely as a pattern is, I don't think it's very my style. I much prefer blazers that are shorter, and again, because I just have such a weird shape, because my waist is so much more than my hips, I don't really like a blazer that, or anything that kind of covers up the smallest part of me. And I just yeah, I really want to make the paper cut patterns Bellatrix blazer. I have that down there. So I think that was the first paper cut patterns I bought, which is cropped, which is much more my style. But I would be really curious to make the Jessica blazer for the experience of sewing it. Maybe for Mum or something, or maybe small girl type creature. Do you want a blazer? Add it to the list of things that you're going to get eventually. Let me know. Let's see. Click on your icon to make you a moderator. Let's see if I can do that, Jen. Let's see if I can do that. Add moderator. Yes, Jennifer, you are now a moderator. Use your power wisely. So you can see how behind the times I am. So, oh yeah, we're now all getting to you telling me how to get rid of what's his chops. Over to the right, 3 dots for blocking someone at the top. I was going to the top. I wasn't going to the person's name at the side, which is stupid. I should have just gone there immediately. Yeah. Dillick said that the guy was saying things that I don't need to know, so we got rid of him. Block, 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 block. Latest chat. We can also report him. Let's do that. I think I've gone too far. Good deal, which I have. Hover and comment. Yay. I think I'm at. This is the point where I blocked him. You go, girl. Yes. Do you do Google Hangouts? I haven't, Leanne. I haven't. Studio Moxie. Hello. Welcome. Rianne has just said hui hui. Why have you said hui hui, Rianne? What did you hui hui to? Barbara, what are you drinking, Sean? It is orange cordial. Not a giant glass of some alcoholic beverage. Nancy, just got home and get to see you live. Hi from South Carolina, USA. Hello, Nancy. Welcome. Good to see you feeling better. I'm feeling very perky today, as you can probably tell. This is at around about a 2 today. The back teeth are really deciding to, be difficult at the moment, but it's fine. It's fine. The other day when I was clearly in pain, we were, like I say, we were up to about a 5 or a 6. And all the painkillers I was taking weren't just not doing anything, which sucked. So yes. Let's see. Hi from California. Hi, Jennifer C. Hello, welcome. How many? Oh gosh, there's 100 of you now. We've been on for 50 minutes already. Good grief, I can talk, can't I? Age of Fabulous. Rianne learned that Jennifer is a violent beast towards men, and she talks about herself in the third person. Yes, we learned that last time. Daydream Believer. Hello, my lovely. I haven't seen you for ages. Hi, Sean. Could you recommend where you get the different ends for the blue press? Thanks, Linda and Miss Millie. Hello again, Miss Millie. I haven't seen you for ages either. The blue press is from Hebdar. If you go to the Necessary Clutch wallet or the frequently asked questions on my website, it will give you a link to Hebdar, their eBay shop, and I buy all of the bits that go for that from their eBay shop, which, as I say, is linked in both the Necessary Clutch Wallet tutorial videos and is also in the frequently asked questions on my website. So that is where I go. And it's very nice to see you, Linda. It's been too long. Karen Nicola, will you leave the lib? What does that mean? I meant, will you leave the live stream up after I missed a good 30 minutes beginning in the shower? Oh yeah, I had a proper rant about the Hong Kong finish. Glad it wasn't just me that had a rant about the Hong Kong finish. I sat there and I was like, what? Do you call yourself a Soros Bay Patrick? Where have you been for all your life? Yes, the live streams going forward will be up. I had a little disclaimer at the beginning of it because last time I had some people saying that they couldn't watch it because they couldn't understand what I was talking about, because the comments, they hadn't worked out how to get the comments up. So the comments are there, which are coming in live time, but I am massively behind on the comments answering them. So sorry about that. Let's see. Where am I up to now? Leanne Johns. No, it's a top. We'll send you a picture. I got the picture, Leanne. I liked it a lot, especially that fabric. That fabric was gorgeous. Megan, have I ever done the Colette Penny shirt dress? Megan, no, I have not, but this one, I think I know where it is. She says. Elise very kindly got me this pattern for, I think it was either Christmas or my birthday. So I have it in my giant collection of shirt dresses. And I really, really, really want to make it because it's gorgeous. I just need time. Ow, where did it go? There it is. Yes. I was saying I have one whole cubby hole that is shirt dress patterns. It's this cubby hole here, this one. Yes. Do you like my lovely PJ bottoms? I am such a glamorous creature. Someone asked me, I can't remember who it was, but on the Instagram post that I put up today, somebody said, "Oh, you ought to be a model. You'd be really good at it." It's like, that's what I used to do for a living. Let's see, where are we now? H says, hi, Heather here, currently creating an Eve dress for a wedding, not white. Eve dress is awesome. I love the Eve dress. I did give away the white one. It wasn't me. It felt really weird wearing that to a wedding as well, but the effect was beautiful. The bride and groom all wore white as well, and there was a few people that wore colour and they stood out like a sore thumb, and it just, the effect of everybody wearing white, it was just stunning. So I understand where they were coming from, but I wish I'd thought more about the dress that I made rather than just slapping one together and thinking I'd like it, because as much as I love the Eve dress, I didn't like it in the plain on me, but that's just me. Yes, but if you're in the Peeps group, Heather, please put a picture up when you're finished. I was saying in the Peeps group the other day actually as well that I want to add a gallery page to the website with the hashtag Sean made me do it, so that if you guys can share your makes and things that I have maybe if this sounds so big-headed, but maybe inspired you to do, kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. My poor web guy, I haven't told him that yet. Let's see, where are we? I wish we had the Great British Showing Bee in the US. I think there's a, hang on, I've got an eyelashes trying to escape. That's better. I think there's a website which allows you to watch 1 hour of British TV, BBC TV a week. So I think there is an app that you can watch that on, but I don't know what it's called because obviously I just have access to it. So yeah, but it is, if you look, it's on YouTube, definitely. Sean and shirt dress go together like peanut butter and jelly. Would you believe, Jennifer, I have never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I've never tried that. When I go to America, I shall. Julie, Karen, oh yeah. You were, Julie, you were also ranting about the Hong Kong finish. Just, how have they never heard of that? Mary, can you tell me what protein drink you're using? It's not necessarily a protein drink, and Jennifer has answered you as well. It's available in the US. It's not a protein drink. It is a meal replacement. So it's not a diet. It's not a extra thing. It is something that you can have instead of breakfast and instead of lunch and instead of dinner if you want to, but they recommend that you eat a proper meal in the evenings. And it's convenient, it's cheap, it's vegan, and it has all of the, let's get this right, carbs, proteins, sugars, vitamins and minerals that you need in a day. And my problem was that when I was vegetarian, I wasn't getting enough iron in my diet, and the Huel, which is what it's called, has my daily recommended dose of iron in it, which is why I wanted to have it, because it means that I can try and go vegan again, which is what I would like to do eventually, just because it's one of those things that I have done some research, and the way that we're living is not sustainable, and I would like to kind of like put my effort in to make myself more sustainable. She says buying mountains and mountains of fabric, which is also the second largest the fashion industry is the second largest CO2 producer in the entire world. So, you know, I've got to kind of pick my battles, but that's the reason for me trying Huel. Day 3 so far. Dad tried it this morning. It's pretty meh. It's not like amazing. It's not if you're a foodie, you'd hate it. But if you want something that is quick, easy, and affordable, it's kind of aimed at people that have really busy lives in London or, you know, cities and at work, and that don't want to spend all of their money going to prep for sandwiches kind of thing. So yeah, but for me, it's working really well so far, day 3. So I will continue to let you know how I get on. Let's see. Mary, she trying Huel. Hey, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Hello. Welcome. Audrey, the episodes are usually illegally uploaded on Daily Motion if you're desperate to catch them. This is very true. Not that I condone that. Julie, when I see something on the high street, I usually go something like, I can make that better. I can make that and better. Yeah, totally. Hello. Okay. I think she's also here on YouTube. Hi, Ashley. Hi from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm jealous of your pattern alteration skills for an hourglass figure. I'm still learning how best to tackle my small waist versus large bust hips. Ashley, I'm making it up as I go along. If I can do it, you can do it. Totally. But the sew alongs that I do, the principles that I use, if they work on me, which I have no idea if this lot are going to. I'm hoping they will. But if they work on me, you can totally take that and translate it over. But again, I will say I am not professionally taught. I am making it up as I go along, and I'm trying to do let you guys know the things that work for me, and also let you guys know the things that did not work, because I think that's just as important. Meg Green, there's a YouTube called Silhouette Patterns that teaches fitting. Silhouette Patterns is an awesome channel and definitely worth following. Very glad that you're out of your turtle shell, Jennifer, and feeling better. This is good. Oh God, how have I done that again? What have I done? Oh, wow, I'm really behind. Donna says, are Lacala patterns sent as a PDF patterns, or are they sent as paper patterns? PDF patterns. You have to print them yourself. You have to pick A4 US letter paper, A0, so you can have them printed by someone, or you can print them yourself at home. You only get one option though, and you have to, if you want a different option, you have to rebuy the pattern. So just be aware of that. But yeah, they're PDF. Erica Lee, I've just sewed my zipper upside down because I'm so engrossed in this conversation. Oh, dear. Erica, I am an hour in and I have done no sewing. I don't know why I thought I was going to sit here and sew. Yeah, sorry about your upside down zipper though. Not good. Laura Van Allen, good morning from Seattle, Washington. Oh, do you, Laura? I mean, because, you know, like, Seattle's tiny, so clearly you and Erica must know each other because you both live in Seattle, just saying. I mean, yeah, it's like when you're abroad and people are like, oh, you're from London, do you know such and such? They live in London. So do 12 million other people. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to shut up now. What, Evelyn? Sorry, Karen, I shouldn't laugh at you. No, these are decorations from Saudi Arabia. Mum and Dad brought back a whole bunch of them. Not a hot air balloon. It's a lantern that you're meant to be able to put a candle into at night to make it look pretty. But yeah, stationary hot air balloon. I love that. That's brilliant. Lisa J, hello from Seattle, Washington. Oh, another Seattle person. So clearly, Lisa, you know everybody. You know Erica and Laura as well. Awesome. Okay, Laura Longland, hello, all just joining you. Hello, Laura, welcome. Seattle is in the house, yay! You're all talking to each other, so yeah, you see, this is how far behind I am. I'm getting there. Ah, woohoo! Jennifer's name has suddenly gone blue. Woohoo, the power of the moderator. Roll on the floor laughing. Use your power wisely, Jennifer. Show us your wrench. Oh, I love it. I didn't realize you get a little wrench. That's really cool. Christina, hello from Lake Washington. Oh, can I translate this one? No, I can't. I don't know if the person who has joined us who is speaking in a different language, which looks like Wingdings, but that looks like an Oriental language. I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese, but hello, hopefully you're not being rude. Not that assuming you should assume that you are, but the last person we had in here was being rude. Anyway, Flora, I also have the Palmer Pletch Complete Guide to Fitting book, and there are lots of different fitting classes on Blueprint, formerly Craftsy. That's another thing I was going to say is that I have a lot of Craftsy classes, so I hadn't signed up for the monthly Blueprint subscription because we just bought so many classes beforehand. It wouldn't really be worth it for us. But yeah, Blueprint Craftsy is another awesome resource for drafting your own blocks. I think Lynn, in fact, I know Lynn has done that with, and if you don't follow Lynn, it's Aussie Blackbeard on Instagram. Her Instagram is amazing. And like, I saw the episode with the Bieber coat, Lynn, what was it, Cash in the Attic or something, but I saw that episode with the Bieber coat that you've then drafted your own from. So definitely, if you don't follow Lynn, you should. Aussie Blackbeard on Instagram. Shout out for that. But yes, Lynn took there was a point for that. Lynn took the Craftsy classes. So yeah, let's see. Oh, hello, Sean, looking great today. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you very much. Rianne, I'm caught up with you. You said wee to being your in-house moderator. Yes, that makes more sense. Love the wrench, Jennifer. Kathy, hi Kathy, hello from France. Hello, how is your stock? Oh, Dillick, you are terrible. Dillick has said, how is your stock chocolate sweet at the moment, Sean? Do you need a new delivery? Dillick was my one. I was so greedy at Christmas. I gave myself four pattern swap partners because yeah, well I had to, because otherwise I'd had uneven numbers, and then more people wanted to join in, and then so many with them from the same country, so I wanted, yeah, so anyway, that's why I got 4. But Dillick was one of my pattern swap partners, and she was the lady that sent me that amazing and ginormous and heavy parcel from Germany, full of German biscuits. My favorite ones from the Christmas market were the kind of the biscuits with the chocolate on them as well. I took them up, Rianne will say this, I took them up to Nuneaton for New Year's with me, and they were very much enjoyed by all of us. So yes, I have eaten them all. I am trying to lose weight though, Dillick, so please don't send me another box like that, because I'll eat them all again. Janet Kingshot, hi Sean. Hello Janet, welcome. How many of you? Oh, there's 106 of us now. Awesome. Let's see. Constance, I am very petite and can wear petites, juniors and children's. Thank you for the new pattern company that can put my measurements in and get custom pattern. Constance, let me know how you get on with Lacala, because I'd be really interested to see if it does work out for you being the height that you are, because it's nice to get feedback from you guys who are different, obviously different heights and stuff to me too, so that I can then answer questions like that for other people. So yeah, please let me know how you get on with Lacala. And please don't curse me if the instructions are terrible. I did warn you. Deb D, hi from Quebec. Hello, welcome. Wilhelmine, question, you buy patterns, but do you also buy pattern magazines, and what do you think of them? Well, let's hope I don't ruin things too much. There we go. My pattern magazine collection is over there. As you can see, it's not very large. Ooh. It's not too much cleavage shot. It's not very large. I don't have any subscriptions. I tend to buy them when they have a free pattern on the front that I like. And there is a lot of really good information in them, like the So Today magazine. I know Vogue has finished theirs, but the English counterpart to that is So Today, and that's carrying on, apparently. And that has loads of really, really interesting techniques in it. So I've got those up there because that's a quarterly magazine, so I do get that one. So I do have a subscription. But So Today, also, if you have the magazine subscription, you get 40% off of the Vogue Butterick McCall's and Quick Sew patterns in the UK. So that's why I do that. Burda I love, but I haven't made anything out of Burda yet because they terrify me. I haven't worked up to tracing any of those out. But yeah, I tend to buy the ones with the patterns on that I like. So that's not really a very coherent answer, but that's an answer. Oh, itchy nose. Diane Warmans. Oh, hi, Sean. When you want to French seam something, do you add additional seam width? Oh God, what have I done again? Come back. There we go. Diana, no, well, it depends. For the standard patterns that have a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance, I don't add any additional seam allowance to it. The Lacala pattern that I am, oh, it's all back there. The Lacala patterns come with a 1 centimetre or 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. So that one I have added. So it's 5/8 of an inch seam allowance to it, because 5/8 of an inch is a measurement that I'm used to working with and I'm used to doing French seams with. So yes, if the pattern doesn't come with a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance, I will add it so I can do a French seam. But if it's 5/8 of an inch, I don't add any more to it. Hope that answers that question. Thanks, Anne. Miss Millie had to have a big op, so it's been a bit stressful. I couldn't believe they hadn't heard of Hong Kong seam, but only 1 week. I know only 1 more week of this Great British Sewing Bee to go. Linda, I hope Miss Millie is feeling better. Poor Miss Millie. Sarah O, there are so many sewing challenges out there on Instagram. Are you following any of the hashtags, and will you be participating in any of the challenges? Right, so last year, I had all these great intentions, and I said yes to all of these challenges, and then I just never got around to them. I wanted to do them, and I love some of the, in fact, most of the challenges that people come up with are awesome, but I also, for me, I'm a contrary bugger, and I don't like being told that you have to sew this at this time for this thing for a specific date. Yeah, that then takes all the joy out of it for me. So whilst I might take the inspiration from the hashtag and still do it, because Harriet from what she changed her name to? It was the Hobbling Handmaids, but she's changed her name. I can't remember. Please, somebody help me. But yeah, Harriet did one which was to recreate a current outfit from a photo from your childhood, and I bought the fabric for it, and I have the dress in mind, and I will do it, and I will credit her and use that hashtag, but that's like 2 years old now. So yeah, I like them for inspiration. I tend to ignore the expiry dates on them because I'm just terrible. So yeah, there we go. Let's see. Stuart, hello from Dersingham. Hello, Stuart. Welcome. Gingerhead. It seems quite fitting that I'm watching your live hangout while pinning my rings to the backing circles on my double wedding ring. Oh, awesome! Awesome. There's a few people that have managed to complete the double wedding ring and have sent me pictures of them. So that's really cool. Please send me a picture when you're finished, because I love that quilt. I love that quilt so much. I get so many people comment on that video just saying, this is a crap tutorial, you're going really fast. And it's like, it's not meant to be a tutorial. This was just an exercise in me documenting a process and wanting to find out how much time went into it and how many processes went into it, rather than something that I kind of like went at a little bit here and there and then having no idea how much actual time it took, because I was getting so many people say, oh, could you make me one? When I turned around and I was like, yes, it would be about $3,000. They were like, oh, perhaps not then. So yeah, Stuart, please do share. Stuart, if you're not in the Peeps group, come join the Peeps group and share the double wedding ring when you finish, because I'd love to see it. Let's see, Studio Moxie. Who else is now plotting to send peanut butter and jelly care packages to Sean? No, 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 I'm going to get so big. Studio Moxie, I have a real weird relationship with peanut butter and jelly, because we call it jam here. I was a fussy bugger and I would not, as a kid, eat jam. I don't know why. I was always like, no, fruit should be fruit. It should not be made into so I'm not sure that I would like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I would try one. So yes, but please don't send me peanut butter and jelly in the post. Although Candy sent me 2 jams that she'd made. I think it was Candy. I want to say it was Candy, but they were both amazing. So I like jam now. I just didn't as a kid. I was weird. Oh, Gingerhead, Huel was your case study for my marketing. Ah, awesome. From the research that I've done, it seems to fit with what I want. That's why I've gone for it. And like I said in this morning's video, I think it was, I paid for it myself. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm spending my own money on it. I'm not trying to flog it to you guys. It's one of those things that I just think it's the right fit for me for what I want. So yeah. Let's see. Yes, you did tag me on Instagram, Stuart. I have seen it. I think you tagged me. Is that right? Is that one of the ones that I've seen? But I want to see the next one. Please do. Let's see. Karen, my question about Huel, is it filling? I've been interested in trying it, but I can't imagine it would stop me being hungry. So I had my shake this morning at 10:30, and then I was hungry at 2. So I had lunch at 2. And it is now 7 o'clock and I'm not hungry. Because I can't smell the roast chicken smells that are coming from the kitchen, because I've got 2 doors shut between me and there. But yeah, yes, I personally have found it is filling. At the moment, I am trying to lose weight. So rather than 3 scoops in the morning, I'm having 2 scoops in my shake, which is what they recommend if you want to lose weight. Which is it's another thing that I would like to do. And I'm going to find this easy to do. So on 2 scoops, I am feeling full. So that's my experience of it. Yeah. Stuart, you have made one and put it on Instagram. I think you tagged me in it. Status Strong, good day, Peeps. And hello, Status. Welcome. Liana, hi from South Africa, currently working on my autumn-winter wardrobe and sewing plans. Thanks for all the inspiration. It just blows my mind that it's becoming autumn and winter down there. It does. Whereabouts in South Africa are you from as well? Because I've been to Cape Town. I love Cape Town. It was one of my favorite places, and I would go back in a heartbeat. Yes. And do you speak Afrikaans? Mind you, the only Afrikaans I know is very rude, so I actually probably shouldn't tell you what I can speak if you do. So yeah. I'll shut up now. Leanne, my cousin lives in Seattle and works in the medical center there. That's cool. I wonder if your cousin knows all of the other people that are on here from Seattle, because again, that's how it works, right? Debbie Brooker, hi Sean. Hello, Debbie. Did you get my email about the retreat. Did you get your gift code? Let me know. Gingerhead and Co. Talk to your doctor before placing meals with shakes. It can create bad habits and result in eating disorders. Huel is just like any other meal replacement used in sport and so on. What she said too. I haven't consulted my doctor, so I've just gone ahead and tried it. So you know, I'll be a live case study for you. But yeah, what Alex said. Laura Van Allen, breakfast of champion egg rolls, yum. Yeah. Oh, Rianne. No, there was definitely either Japanese or Chinese writing in front of the little dudes dancing. There was. It wasn't. I did see the little dudes dancing, but there might have been the person's name though. I was a little bit special. Age of Fabulous. No, Laura Van Allen. Blueprint is awesome. I can watch anything without having to keep track of what I own. Yeah, that is good. But like I say, Mum and I were just in so deep with the classes we'd already purchased that it just didn't make sense to us to then pay for the monthly subscription. Right, let's see. Age of Fabulous. Jennifer has said, I love how diverse this group is. People from all over the world. Yes, me too. I think when I started, I said this last time, and I say this all the time, but when I started this YouTube channel, or when I started the sewing part of this YouTube channel, because I initially started life as a paper crafting channel, really, but it's going to be, it's 3 years old now, this sewing part of this channel, but the channel itself is about 6 years old. Yeah, the paper crafting community is lovely, but it's so huge, and I just got lost in it, and I very much enjoy paper crafting, but never going to stop doing that, although I don't do it very often. But the community that's built up around the sewing community is just amazing, and I absolutely love it. And I love how diverse and everybody's interests are, but yet everybody can still relate to each other through it. So yeah, it's one of the best things. Moving on. Amy, welcome Amy, finally free from work, yay. Iris Linklater, just curious, when you are in a fast sewing, does anyone find their machine dances along the table? If so, how do you stop it? And from Prince Edward Island in Canada, normally vacationing in Florida in 2 days. Yay to Florida. I have a horn sewing cabinet which is designed for my Benina 830, and I find that this is a very stable thing, so I can't really answer that question. But does anyone else in the comment section have any ways that they help stabilize their machines on tables? I used to have mine on the IKEA trestle tables and it did bounce, and other than putting a towel underneath it, I think that was the only thing I did. So yeah, anybody else have any recommendations for Iris for that one? Lynn, thank you for the mention. The Craftsy drafting classes are amazing. Can't recommend them enough. I use the colour class all the time. You're very welcome, Lynn, because I love your Instagram feed. So yes, and sorry, just seeing Rianne saying, good biscuits, need more. I need more biscuits. Yes, although that's from me saying to Dilek, not buying any more biscuits, please, because I'm trying to not put on weight. So they were good biscuits though, weren't they, Rianne? Lynn W, hi from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello, welcome. Daisy May, what was that? Aussie Blackbeard. Oh, and I think then, yeah, Aussie Blackbeard, as in OZZY Blackbeard. That's Lynn's Instagram. I think we've got that though. Stuart has said, oh, hang on, I've missed one. I've missed a couple. Karen, Iris, you can get grippy rubber mats to put under your machine. You guys are already ahead of me, so well done, thank you. Huge game changer. Laura Long, Iris, I have a quarters mat and I use under my machine as a non-slip matting on the back. Perfect, you guys are all helping each other out. Wonderful. Stuart Brown, if you would like to see the finished quilts on Instagram at Stuart_Brown_handmaids, please feel free to have a look, and Sian gave me the inspiration for the pattern from the quilt she made. Thank you, Stuart. I'm glad it was inspirational for somebody. That really was fun, and I've made 2 of those now. I've made 3 quilts in my entire life. 2 were double wedding rings, and one was a Lone Star, because you know I like to make life difficult for myself. Nimaway, hello Nimaway, welcome. Hello from Germany. Only got to join after dinner. It means I have the whole beginning to watch later. Crafty K, what tracing paper do you buy and where from? That again is in my frequently asked questions section on my website. I buy my tracing paper from Moorplan. I buy the 300-meter rolls that are 120 centimeters tall or wide, but 300 meters long. It's around 75 quid. The last one I had lasted me for 4 years. So it is, if you can spend that much money in one go and you can have room to store it, it is definitely worth it. I really thought I was going to be able to do some sewing. Little dressmaker, thank you Vicky, thank you. Hobbling Handmade, Hobbling's Handmade is now the Little Dressmaker. I knew it was something like that. There's also the Little Tailoress, whose blog I absolutely love. She's another one that's got some really good info on her blog. She doesn't post very often, but when she does, it's good. Alicia, hi from California. Welcome, Alicia. Lisa J, question. In America, we have a members sewing organization called American Sewing Guild. Is there a UK or England sewing guild? I know there's a quilters guild. I don't know if there's a sewing guild. I have no idea. Does anybody else know? Have you already answered this question? Will I discover this as I read on? Let's see. Seaside Mom, hi sweetie. Hello Lauren. Glad you're getting some pain relief. Made myself a smoothie and I thought I would pop in before I'm off to my beach walk. Have a good day. Lauren, it was lovely to see you enjoy your walk. I think I might have missed you already, but hello and goodbye. Gin Pins. Sorry, I may have missed this already as I'm hoovering. Applications are open for next season of the Sewing Bee. I think Harriet is the Little Dressmaker. Yes, Harriet is the Little Dressmaker. I would hate to be on the Great British Sewing Bee. I would never apply. I couldn't apply because I have sewn professionally. I have charged people money for my sewing, so I would be ineligible for it. But I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it. Lorianne and I were talking about this earlier. I would be a hot flappy mess that just nothing would get finished and I'd be out in the first week. So no, I would never have applied if I could, but I'm not eligible to apply. Right, next one, Stuart. Sean, I am in the Peeps group. I think I shared my first one. Stuart, I have memory like a sieve, as you probably know. But yay, you're in the Peeps group and awesome that you shared it. Thank you. I knew I'd seen somebody had shared one, so I'm just sorry that it didn't connect in my brain that it was you that had done it. So yay for Peeps group. But Charles Southerton, what motivated you to start a YouTube channel? And when you started sewing, did you ever leave any garments half finished? Because I have a bad habit of doing that and currently trying to get out of it. I've got a UFO box over there, but it's not really a UFO box, it's an alteration box. And I've got 2 bags of stuff under here that need altering. I tend to finish pretty much everything that I start, unless I make a big boo-boo, like when I was making that the sew over Anderson blouse. I was trimming the French seam allowance to do the second pass of sewing to encase it, and I cut through the fabric of the arm here, and so yeah, that didn't get finished and went in the bin. But that was because there was more problems with that than just replacing one arm on it. So I wanted to restart that from scratch. My problem is that I hate doing alterations. So I have, like I say, all these boxes of things sitting around me that need to be altered in some way, shape or form. And I just don't want to do it. I'd much rather make something from scratch. So no, I don't have problems finishing things. That's not my problem. My problem is altering things. And what motivated me to start a YouTube channel? Well, to begin with, like I say, it was paper crafting, and I was following tutorials on YouTube, making stuff that I'd seen, albums and things. So I wanted to share that because it was fun seeing what other people had made. And then I think I've said this before, I'd done a couple of like what's in my bag videos and my latest fashion haul kind of videos. And I'd done that just before I started a ban of shopping for a year, because I had so many clothes and shoes that I didn't need anything new. And it was like, why have you just started a YouTube channel to do fabric fashion type stuff? having spawned off shopping, that's stupid. So those have disappeared. I think I still have the videos in the ether somewhere, but they're not out there for the public consumption anymore. And then I was watching Lisa Comfort do her fabric haul, because I was thinking I really want to do this. I really enjoy the community side of this thing, but how do I? What would people want to see? And then Lisa Comfort did a fabric haul, and I was hooked. I wanted to see what she was doing. So it's like, that's a genius idea, and then it's turned into this. So I do apologise. You knew my talent was to talk to the camera for hours on end. Vicky, let's see. Got to go. Bye, Louise. I'm sorry I missed saying goodbye to you, but thank you very much for coming. If you do watch the end of this, bye. Constance, what sewing thread do you use and where do you buy it from? Thanks, you have so many colours. I get mine from Tysew, but I will say I put it up in the Peeps group. I recommended it. Lots of people bought it and lots of people hated it. And I think a few people sent theirs back. So I get mine. It's a company called Tysew in the UK. It's their generic thread. They do a box of 60 colours for 25 quid. It is fluffy thread. The guy at the sewing machine repair shop just, looked at me and was like, why are you using this? I use it for everything. And I initially bought it so that I didn't have to buy really expensive embroidery thread to give embroidery a try, and it worked really well. And like I say, I use it to make bags, I use it to make clothes, I use it for everything. And for me, it works really well. But I will say, I did recommend it in the Peeps group. Peeps bought it and they didn't like it. So maybe buy one of the smaller packs that they do and see if you like it, and then buy the bigger one. But it's from a company called Tysew, which is Tysew, and I think it's .co.uk, but it could be .com. But yeah, they're in London, and that's the thread I use. Laura Longland, Sean, has the QQ had a nice Mother's Day? Yes, I think so. I bought her a basket of seasonal plants rather than a bunch of flowers, because she much prefers plants that she can then keep and put in the garden than she does flowers. So yes, but they arrived whilst I was still up at mine, so she rang me and said, oh, thank you very much. And she's been doing some sewing. In fact, I can show you what she's been doing, because she's working on a purse for her friend. 2 secs. So her friend wanted a green and magenta purse, so she's sewed together. So this is the right side of the leather and this is the wrong side of the leather, and this is the main body of the purse. And then she's clipped this together, so I won't unclip it, but this is the flap of the purse. So yes, that's what Mum's been doing today. And she loves sewing, so she's really enjoyed herself, and she's been for a walk with the dog. She's feeling much better today, which is great, because she's got a stinky cold, which I think she's given to me, but I'm fighting it off at the moment. But I'm going to go and put these back, because otherwise I'll be in trouble. Did you miss me? Right. So I'm kind of skipping over the conversations that you guys are having between yourselves, because I don't think we need to read those out. Carol Silberfeld. Here in the US, jelly is made from strained fruit and is whole. Jam is not strained. I did not know that. Thank you. See, in the UK, jelly is the gelatinous. I don't know what you guys call jelly in the US. Let me know. But yeah, so jelly is made from gelatin and is smooth and is what you get in hospitals when you're sick. So yeah, right. Let's see. Sean, can you let the QQ know that her quilts are amazing, and so are the bags and clothes she's been making as well, and so are all of yours. Thank you, Stuart. I will do. Some people have been asking for a QQ lookbook. There is one in the works. So just trying to work out when I'm going to film mine, when I'm going to film hers, and yes, so we're going to do that. There is one coming, but I will let her know. Thank you. Lisa J says there are 4 million people in the Seattle of City of Seattle. Yes, that's exactly my point. It's like when I used to tell people, when I was on holiday, I used to tell people I lived in London. They were like, oh, do you know such and such? And it's like, yeah, there's 12 million people in London. Of course I do. But yeah, I was being a bit silly. But 4 million people. Interesting. Debbie, the email arrived at lunchtime. Awesome. Would you go on the sewing bee? Megan, I think I've answered that already. The answer is definitely no. Liana, I'm from Randburg in Johannesburg, and I am D Afrikaans. Bye, donkey. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Oh gosh. Now let's see how. U gaan dit Engels alsjeblieft. I'm sorry if that's terrible. It's been a very, very long time since I've spoken any Afrikaans. I used to say that a lot because my ex-husband was Afrikaans, and so were all of his friends. And when I went out there, they all just spoke in Afrikaans, and I couldn't take part in the conversation. So I basically said, "Please speak English, please, a lot." So yes, because they could all speak very good English, but they all chose to speak in Afrikaans. One of the reasons that. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. I'm not going to go any further with that one. Big France, hi from the Bronx. Hello. Jane Richardson, can we watch your papercraft videos? Yes, Jane, my papercraft videos are available on this channel, and if you look at the playlists, it's probably the best way. There's a Project Life playlist, and then there are a couple of papercrafting playlists, but those videos are in there. They were filmed very badly on my very old iPhone, so they are not good, but they are there if you would like to watch them. Let's see. Put on the map. So strong. 2 hours south of Sydney. It's 5 a.m. Monday morning. For anyone who is here from Australia, thank you so much for making the effort to get up this early. That is very much appreciated. Next month, I am going to be in April. I'm going to be starting the live stream much later and going much later. So it's going to be a little bit better for you guys. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to start it really early on Sunday because thinking about it, if I started it much later, it would be Monday morning for a lot of you, and work. I don't usually think about that. So I'm going to do a much earlier live stream, which will mean that a lot of the American peeps might be asleep, but the Australian peeps should be awake. So that's the plan. I'm going to stagger them so that it kind of works out for everybody in the long run. But I'm going to leave them up as well for everybody to watch at their leisure. Watch me fumble through a couple of hours of waffling at people. Let's see. Make a mat. That's a good point. Bouncing sewing machine. Put a little quilted placemat under it. Holds it pretty well. Good idea. Penelope Wigglebottom, the cat Flurkin, has decided to bless us with her presence. She's quite interested in the sewing discussions. Hello, Penelope. Welcome. Do not eat Jennifer's computer, please, until after she's finished performing her moderator duties. Kathy. I use an industrial machine, but I've heard people using rubber mats to stop machines walking. You guys are awesome. You're all, talking to each other about the things that, yes, awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Iris, thank you. Hope for some ideas. Correction. Vacation ends in 2 days. Been in Florida for 3 months. Oh, Iris, I'm so jealous. If I had the money, I would follow the summer around the world. Definitely. I do not like being cold at all. So Lynn has put her Instagram up, and the original Aussie backbeard was her cat. That's awesome. Vicky Davina, I use my Janome mat under my machine on the table. Yep. Dawn Divine, hi Dawn. Good morning from California. Wow, bummer. I slept in, but glad I could catch up part of the chat. Welcome. Nimue, quilting and making things difficult for you seems to go together. My best friend's got engaged. No date yet, and I'm playing with the thought of making them a cathedral window quilt as a wedding gift. Nice. I like that. My quilt that Mum made me first, the first one that Mum made a big one of, is a cathedral window quilt, and I love it. I want summer. I want summer too, Julie. Kathy, I use Empress Mills UK for thread, but buying the thread suitable for industrials as standard threads fray, snap, and fluff up the machine. See, that's the thing. This one does fluff, the one that I use. But yeah, Empress Mills. That's a good resource. I like Empress Mills for many things, but sewing machine thread. So yeah. Vicky uses medical paper for the exam table. It comes in varying widths and is super inexpensive. I get it on Amazon. Vicky, I am assuming that you live in America because a couple of American. Oh look, the hot air balloon is moving. I'm assuming you live in America because a couple of American subscribers have told me about exam paper, and in the UK, the exam paper that we have is much more like the hand towels that you get in bathrooms. So when the first person said that to me, I was like, ah, what? So yes, the stuff that we get in the UK is completely different to the stuff that you guys have as medical paper in the US. That's assuming. Oh, Dad has joined in. Yes, he's cooked. No, he shut all the doors so that I can't smell the chicken, because otherwise this would be over and I'd be out there. So yes, but yes, Papa, they were asking about you. Let's see. So Danny, the fabric washing fairy, Papa, I'm cooking the most fabulous supper. Has the aroma reached you yet? No, Father, it has not. Lisa J, question, do you buy many fabrics from Spoonflower? If so, is it worth the cost? And you love my laugh, thank you. I am a Spoonflower super fan. I think I have established this. I don't buy as much fabric from them as I would like to, but that's because I have more fabric than I know what to do with as it is. But I love the fact that I know that if I need a super specific fabric, say for example, Firefly, a brown coat fabric, I can go to Spoonflower and find it. And I used to recommend it lots and use it lots for customers so that they could get exactly what they wanted as well. So it is worth the money. It is expensive. There's no getting around it. It is expensive, but I think it is worth the money. And I love the fact that the designs you buy, the designer gets a commission on that as well. It's not a large commission, but they do get it. So Spoonflower is expensive, but is awesome. Let's see. Megan has told Dad he is a big tease. Yes. Susan Simon, what pattern is the purse? That is the Necessary Clutch wallet. This one belongs to the lovely Hannah, and I will be sending that out on Monday for her because she has waited for a very long time for that. Let's see. Alex has said, I've just made the ugliest bum bag ever. I was experimenting, so it's okay. Your mum's wallet's going to be lovely. And then you have all told me what you call jelly. So Jello. I should have known that. Carol has said, my mum's English, I'm bilingual. That's very cool. Jelly or jam lady. Didn't catch your name. Iris, we had a jelly jam in Canada. It's clear juice from strained fruit that is boiled to make the jam and then set with pectin in it. Interesting. Shoreline Crafter, hello everyone, I made it. Melanie, welcome from New Zealand. What time is it there? Lisa J, what are the Project Life cards you have mentioned? So if you watch today's vlog, I show you the Project Life cards in a little bit more detail, but they are basically, Project Life is by Becky Higgins, who is an American kind of memory keeper designer, and she designs a whole range of things for scrapbooking, and Project Life is meant to be an easy and sustainable way of scrapbooking quickly. So they're 4x3 inch cards and 6x4 inch cards that have pretty backgrounds, have prompts on them, have areas to write on, are plain, and then you have these wallets that fit the cards exactly, and it's a memory keeping aid. And I started watching it on YouTube and then spent all of the money on all of the things, as I am wont to do. I'm like, oh, I could do that, and then jump down the rabbit hole head first. I don't even dip a toe in the water. I go all in. So yes, Project Life cards. And as I say, there are some Project Life videos on my channel as well. If you look in the playlists, they are there. Cattle Mutt, I made it. Welcome. Hello. There's 110 of you at the moment. Rianne has said hello to Papa. Yep, California medical paper issue. Yes, medical paper issue thick tissue. The hot air balloon looks like a creepy mask. We have so many masks that are put up on different things out there, and and ceramic cats and things like that. For any of you who are Doctor Who fans, you know that statues that move are not a good thing. Dad has this terrible habit of moving all of the statues around the garden. So you go out and you're like, oh, well, that wasn't where I last saw it. So yeah, they've all got a little life of their own out there. The thread I use, Stuart has said, the thread I use is Gunnold thread from DS UK Direct. It's inexpensive and they're 1,000-meter cones and they're about £1.50 each, and I use it for embroidery at work and at home to make bags. Awesome. That's another great recommendation. Thank you, Stuart. Jennifer, I think I've caught up with the chat. Awesome. I might actually get some sewing done. It's not going to happen, is it? Let's see. Kathy has said, if you're looking for a smaller purse, there's the hack on the NCW, the mini NCW. I've made it a few times in fabric and leather. I really like the mini NCW as well. The trouble with that, and the reason that we didn't use that for the pattern that Mum's making for her friend, was that there weren't enough card slots in it. So Mum's kind of done a hybrid between about 3 different patterns that she's made up as she's gone along. She's been making all sorts. So yeah. Let's see. Julie has said, we got pizza. Pizza. I still can't smell this roast chicken. I might go and open the doors and see. It smells so good. Sarah O. They just did an episode of That Sewing Blab where they interviewed a spoonflower fabric pattern designer and talked about the process of making your own fabrics. I haven't seen that one. I need to watch that. That's very cool. Karen has said, Sarah, is that the podcast? It's a video. It's a channel. I did an interview with That Sewing Blab 2 Mays ago. So if you want to see little baby YouTuber Sean, there's an hour-long interview with me. It was at 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I was so nervous. 7:37 a.m. in New Zealand now. Need a strong cup of tea. Well done for getting up that early, Melanie. It's Monday morning as well. Good grief. Thank you very much for joining us. Rianne says, Sean, do you have any patterns for bum bags? We need to talk. I don't. But if you can find one, you know the deal. You buy the fabric, you buy the pattern, I'll make the thing at some point. Waiting for your birthday present from a year ago now. It'll be yours. Yeah, we'll just... She's decided that she would like the Ziggy jacket for this year's birthday, so you might get that next year. I'm hoping to kind of catch up with myself and you won't be waiting that long. Let's see, on their info, but you can watch. And Sarah has said yes. I've been on the That Sewing Blab podcast before as well. Yes, you can watch the replays on YouTube and it's called That Sewing Blab. That's the name of the channel, or is it Dueling Designs? I think it might be Dueling Designs. Sorry, typo. That was supposed to be BEGS UK Direct. Ah, yes. I was going to say I've heard of them. I hadn't heard of DS, but yes. Thank you, Stuart. Karen has said, thank you, Sarah. I'll have to look it up. So Lolita, woohoo! I finished 2 palazzo pants, wide leg pants, whilst watching and listening. Nice. Dillick has said, I'm also scared of the weeping angels. That's perfectly reasonable, Dillick. I completely understand that. So yes. H.E. Sews, can't believe how fussy the wallet friend is being. 3 prototypes in their head. Oh, no. The friend is not being fussy. Mum is the one that's being fussy. Mum is trying out all these different patterns and loving all of these different patterns, but her friend has been very specific about what she wants, and none of the patterns that we've kind of come up with were right. And it's not the friend turning down the wallet. It was Mum trying to make the right thing. It's Mum's that's being fussy. The friend is not being fussy. No, the friend is lovely. The friend is not being a diva about it. No, I clearly said that wrong. Sorry. Let's see. Can't really. I love how fanny packs are now bum bags. No, yeah, the Jennifer Rianne has said we call them bum bags in the UK. Fanny is a very different word over here. It is a very, very different word. Yes. Fun fact, Mum wanted to call me Mifanwi instead of Shan. That's her mother's name and the name that her mum was known by. But my dad put his foot down and just said, no, you cannot call your daughter Mifanwi because nobody's ever going to be able to spell it or say it. And also because I would have been Fanny through the entirety of my school career. That would have been the nickname that I would have got. Yeah, it would have been awful. So yeah, I'm very glad that I didn't. Although I did say that to my grandmother, who is called Mifanwi, and it was just like, no, because there can only be one Mifanwi in the family. And I kind of backtracked, but I had dug myself such a deep hole with that one. So Yeah. Let's see. Tara, Kathy, Tara did a great bum bag pattern. There's a thigh strap option released via Serial Bag Maker. I think Blue Carla has one too. I knew Blue Carla had one. Yes, there you go, Rianne. Have a look at Blue Carla patterns and Serial Bag Makers. Fanny packs makes Brits giggle. Yes, Karen, it does. Pocket or two. Danny is watching whilst doing her ironing. Good use of time. You guys are actually on the ironing board. I haven't filmed for the vlog in a while, actually. Hang on. Where's my camera? It's back here. So I haven't filmed the setup for the vlog, and you guys all need to say hi to the vlog as well, like we did last time, and then you all left me hanging, and it was like, any time now. So here we go. So this is the super professional setup that we've got going on. You guys over there who are live, so say hi to the vlog, are on top of my underwear kit box, on top of my ironing board. And because I can't read the chat all the way over there, I've got Mum's laptop here with the chat made big so that I can actually see it, and my studio light. So have you all said hi to the vlog? You all have said hi to the vlog. Yay! Vlogception. That's totally going to be the thumbnail. So, oh, guys, right. Okay, so I was thinking about this. So on Instagram, obviously I'm kittenish behavior, and I've kind of like been using the hashtag kittenish behavior since I started. And there's a company, a clothing company that's opened up in America called Kittenish, which is fine. It's not a problem. But they keep using the hashtag kittenish behavior, and the hashtag's kind of turned into this millennium pink 20-something people in very skimpy clothes. And I actually do own the trademark on kittenish behavior for clothing, apparel, shoes and bags in the entire world, but I don't have the money to hire a lawyer to enforce my trademark on this person. So all of you guys, when you're posting on Instagram, if it's appropriate, please use the hashtag kittenish behavior. Let's take my hashtag back, because let me show you. Hang on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. 2 seconds. It's having a think. Oh, it's not too millennial pink at the moment. Oh no, that's because that's the top ones. But yeah, look, it's all kind of lots of girls in teeny tiny bikinis and millennial pink, and then every oh, didn't mean to do that, but every now and again there's kind of me or Chiana thrown in there. So if appropriate, let's take back my hashtag. Yeah, it's really weird. Like every now and again there's just like cat. There you go, Chiana. So yeah, just randomly throwing that out there. Anyway, let's see. Oh look, you've all said hello to the vlog, which is awesome. Let me see, where was I up to? Bum bags in the US. Laura Longland, I'm currently trying to work out what size to trace for the experimental space Josie blouse. Oh, I love all of her patterns so much. She I met her at the dressmaker's ball. She challenged me to a twirl off, and I turned up and she went, oh no, you win. I didn't even have to do it. I was hoping to, but I love her patterns so much. I showed them to Mum this morning, and we're just like, yes, we need this. So I think we're going to get the whole lot. But anyway, yes. I don't have them. I like the fact that she does her sizing by name rather than number as well. I think that's cute. Oh, excuse me. Sarah O said, Fanny means something different to the UK versus the US. Yes, it does. Cattlenut has said, the thread exchange is where I get my thread, and they have grab bags that are $2 for £1. I got £20 of thread for $40. Nice. Stratus is in one of the old DW episodes, Fourth Doctor. I think the monster was a cactus. A talking cactus. Must have been very low budget that week. Oh yeah. I remember I can't remember if, I think it was Sylvester McCoy. I think he was the Doctor at the time, but it was an episode where they were on a planet of cats, and all you kept seeing was the shine from the cat's eyes, and that freaked me out, and it just made me feel really bad about my cat for a while. So I remember that one. And then also there was all these little robots, and there was a swimming pool. The water was really murky, and if you went into the swimming pool, they pulled you down and you drowned. So yeah, there was some terrifying ones. Then lots of you are saying hi to the vlog. Thank you very much. Didn't leave me hanging this time. I like it. Uh, Vicky has said, have a fabulous morning, evening, afternoon to all of you peeps around the world. Off to get donuts for the hubs with my oldest. Donuts. Hi vlog. I'm a wrench holder. Jennifer, you're enjoying this far too much. Champagne twist. I've said hello to you, haven't I? But hello if I haven't said hello to you. Rianne, the beautiful model from Dressmaker's Ball. Rianne didn't go to the Dressmaker's Ball this year. I couldn't get her a ticket, unfortunately. Nimue is Kathy, it sounds like your vlogging setup. Yes, I'm nice and professional, you know, totes. Nimue, I'm sitting here crocheting away. I've been doing more of that than sewing lately. Interesting. I think that's another good thing for if you're lacking sojo. To the person that asked earlier, I'm very sorry. I know you were from Norway, but I can't remember your name. If you've got another hobby and your sojo is gone, just pick up your other hobby and try immersing yourself in that for a while until you get the urge to Erica Lee said, ugh, tons of businesses share my business name. Hashtags are hard. Yeah, totally. I agree. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that it's not my hashtag, but it was my hashtag for so long. Like all of the pictures for so long were mine, and then she's just. I mean, I can't really compete. The kittenish Instagram has 237,000 Instagram followers, so you know I am small fry compared to it. But what is annoying is that I actually do own the trademark, which is, you know, why it's a little bit like, that's mine. And her name, the name of the thing isn't even kittenish behavior, it's kittenish. Because if it was kittenish behavior, I would do a copyright trademark. I would, you know, get a lawyer involved, because that is my livelihood and it is my business and it is a registered business and it is a registered trademark. So yeah. Yes, anyway, let's see. Elaine just wanted to say, I went to Emmeline Bag Store this week just outside of Edmonton. Oh my goodness, Elaine, I am jealous. I am jealous. I would love to be able to go there. Asia Fabulous, think you could get a lawyer to work on winnings. It's not so much that I want damages for it. I just want hashtag. That's why another, you know, it's a silly thing. It really is a silly thing, but it is just, like I say, it's my company name and I do own it. So yeah. Yes, could my manager give me some advice on the matter? That's exactly what he's for, and I will be asking him about it. But I just wanted to say to you guys as well, I would love for you guys to be using kittenish behavior hashtag. That is what it's there for. So you, if appropriate, hashtag away, take it back. Dad has said, have you ever seen me in one of your makes? If so, what and when? Huh? What are you talking about, Father? You've got a whole video all of your own. Yeah, I could send them a cease and desist, Melanie. You're right. It's just I kind of don't want it to get to that point. So I don't really know what I want, really. But yeah, I just like it to not be quite so millennial pink and teeny tiny girls in bikinis when they search the hashtag. But like Leanna said, I'm going to talk to Charles about it and see what they can what he says, and you know, if it's worth me kind of pursuing. So yeah, we'll see. Is Zach Hampel your cousin? Who is Zach Hampel? I'm guessing he's not my cousin. Karen has said, you could try writing a message and request that they stop. You never know, they might stop using it. Very true. Very true. They have got loads of their own hashtags, like the kittenish Nashville and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't want things to get mean, which is why I'm kind of like sitting here going, I don't know. So yeah. Jago Benici, hi vlog. Hello, Jago. Laura Longmond. I have all of the experimental space patterns. They are awesome. Highly recommend. Thank you. Good night, Crafty K from Sunny Nunny. Enjoy the TV. Thank you for hanging out with us. It was very nice to see you. With 97 of us now, we've got a little bit of time left because I'm planning. Yeah, we've got about 30 minutes left. So awesome. Kathy has said you need to challenge them, even just by a letter from yourself, as you're legal because they're not to value your own trademark and you don't defend it. That's something that I am worried about. So yeah, I'm going to talk to Charles about this and see what he says. Send a letter in market to put in defense of your trademark. Every time we post anything, cats close, let's hashtag it. Yes, please. Hello. I didn't think I'd said hello to you yet, Champagne Twist. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Moi, I never overdo things. I'm polite and subdued. Yes, Jennifer, that's exactly why I love you. Constance, my mistake. Oh, Constance, did I miss something? I'm sorry. Constance, what did I miss? Oh, yes, no, Rianne didn't go. It was Rianne is, so the lady that went with us, Nia Big Bird, is Rianne's mum. That was who was there. So yes. Sarah, oh, I've been knitting a sweater while watching this. I'm hoping to sew a Style Arc Como cardi today. Nice. I still have my Style Arc voucher from Lorianne to buy something with, because she very kindly bought me the Ziggy, or bought me a voucher to buy the Ziggy pattern, and then Susan also bought me the Ziggy pattern and sent it to me. So yeah, I have a Style Arc voucher to spend, but I really need the multi-size patterns because or a top, because I couldn't buy a dress that was one size because it just I wouldn't be able to make it work for me. So yeah. Michelle, hi from Jamaica, West Indies. Always full joy watching your videos. Big up yourself. Thank you. And Alicia, hope you haven't answered this before, but how do you get over the nerves to start a vlog? I'd love to start, as I don't have any sewing friends here. I am a bull in a china shop. I kind of just like barrel into things and kind of hope that they work. I think if you watch my beginning vlogs, I was nervous and I was a little bit more restrained and a little bit less me, because I was nervous about doing what I was doing. But it was just I've been so lucky that I've been so kindly received in the community, and this community is a really lovely one to start in with, because everybody is so lovely. So it wasn't so much nervous. And I think one of the other things to do is to practice. Claire from Penguin and Pear said this a lot as well. So she made a couple of vlogs that she never posted, but she was just getting used to talking to camera. And I apparently am perfectly happy kind of standing around talking to a camera like my imaginary friend. I find that very natural, apparently, and not everybody does. So that's something else, is practice it and film a few things, edit a few things, and if you don't like them, take on board what you don't like about them and try again. Because you don't have to post the first thing that you put up, so or the first thing that you make. Just practice. But yeah, apparently I either have very dull wits or just not sensitive about that sort of thing. So yeah. Although if you see me in real life talking to a large group of people in real life, when we did the Sew Southampton meetup, I kind of had to meet and greet everybody, and I was a nervous wreck, an absolute nervous wreck. So speaking to big groups of people, I'm terrible at. Speaking to a camera and then talking to a group of people like this, I'm fine with. So yeah, it's one of those things. Oh, I wondered what all the slash marks were for, Flora. Sat on your phone. Well done. Something I do. No, I meant that it would be the proceeds that go to the lawyer, not that you're looking for damages. Oh, okay. Yeah, possibly like a no win, no fee kind of thing. Although I have done that with a lawyer before and been burnt by them, that I won, the other party had to pay the lawyer's fees, but then the lawyer got snotty with me and they wanted me to pay it and then me to claim it back from the other party, and that was never going to happen, so I'd have had to take him to court again. So yeah, I'm a bit wary of lawyers. So yes, Dilek, how about making an interview vlog with the FWIF? I am planning on doing that with mum and dad, maybe together, maybe separately, about their history and their jobs and what they've been up to, because they have lived very interesting lives. So that is a video that is planned. There's loads of videos planned. This, as I've mentioned, this year has definitely not gone according to plan for me because of the health issues, and you know, when I've not been able to put up a vlog, I've been gutted. And I know you guys are going to say this, that I don't have to, and that you'll be here for me when I come back and all that kind of thing. But which I massively, massively appreciate, and I'm not dismissing that. But for me, this is my job. This is my main source of income. And if I don't post, that it has these last 2 months, it's been very noticeable that I haven't. And thankfully, I have the very generous people on Patreon who have made up the difference between what I was earning and what I am earning now. So yeah, this year has not gone according to plan. I had grand plans for this, that, and the other, but I am feeling much, much better now. So starting tomorrow, it's, fingers crossed, touch wood, going to go back to what it should be, which is, like I say, the 2 proper videos on the weekend with Sundays off, and then vlogs the rest of the day. I'm going to put my jumper back on, probably only for about 5 minutes because I'll get hot again. But yeah, and somebody actually had said that they hadn't noticed this, but the if you're looking at videos, anything that has a blue thumbnail, so like the text boxes are blue, means that it's a proper sewing related video, i.e. I've put makeup on and made a bit more of an effort to get ready and look like a human being, and it should be a sewing related video. And then anything pink is a waffle. So there is a kind of color coding to it. The purple ones used to be the bloopers, but they kind of just end up in the waffle now anyway. So yes. Yeah, just use kittenish behavior is from my point of view is this community. So, you know, if you wanna have at it like that, using kittenish behavior hashtag would be great. I'd like it to be sewing and knitting and Peeps related rather than beautiful young things and millennial pink. But as I say, I will be talking to Charles about how I can enforce my trademark and if I have the right to enforce my trademark. So yeah, I will keep you updated about that. So yes. Hi vlog, hi Laura. Gin and pins. I think that was a bit delayed, Laura. You've been here for a while, haven't you? You could always get your own back with pictures of cat butt. I have thought about that. I've actually spent some time and edited about 7 pictures so that I'm going to be posting a picture every day on Instagram. That was something else that I was going to be doing this year, is posting a picture every day on Instagram of something related to the channel or sewing or me. And again, it's just not been something that has been viable up until this point, but I am making an effort now to get on it. So yeah, hashtag away peeps. Let me see. Constance, I make Big Bird, is a beautiful model from the Dress Baker's Ball. I don't know Big Bird's name. Big Bird is Nia, my brother's wife and Rianne's mum, and she's awesome. And she christened herself Big Bird, not me. That was I did not give her that name. Okay, I did not know that I could use my trademark if I don't enforce it, so I shall be doing that. I shall be following that up. Thank you for the information, peeps. This is good. Let's see. Oh, I think I skipped ahead too far. We'll have to both watch both the beginning and end later on, as I have to make a move and get myself home now. Been lovely hanging out. It's been lovely to see you, Karen one Nicola. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. It's been lovely. Jennifer said, you all heard it. Sean say it. Sean loves me. Jennifer, of course, we know this. We know this. NJ Mays, hi vlog from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hello, welcome. Linda Cobb, hi vlog from the northwest of England. Hello, Linda. Angela Sherwood, hello from Washington State. Welcome, Angela. Julie says, you're also crafty while watching. I'm just sitting here. Julie, I've got this far with sewing on my button, my owl's eyes, you know. Why I thought I'd be able to multitask, I don't know. Yeah, this is why I would be crap at the Great British Sewing Bee, because I cannot multitask. I can't talk and do the things at the same time. It's one or the other, and this would be very boring just sitting here watching me sew. Laura Jones, just finished a muslin for a knit dress, new look 6428UD. I will have to look that up later, because if I do that now, we're going to go down another rabbit hole. Let's Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? I'm not sure why I'm doing little jingles. And working on my last bag OMC, and today is the end of the month. Bag of the month club. Ah, nice. The Emmeline Bags one. I really like that. I haven't made any of this year's bag of the month clubs yet. I have downloaded them all and looked at them and thought they're nice, and I will get to them. So Julie has said, I misuse the Peeps group terribly for telling everybody that I've uploaded a new video. Everybody does that, and it's a community. I am fine with that. If it gets to the point, I mean, there's 750 odd of us in there now. If it gets to the point where there's thousands and all it is a stream of I've uploaded, Jennifer and I'm sure will work out a way of having a separate place where you can upload the thing. But at the moment, the feed is fairly kind of like even balance of everything. But Jennifer is the creator of the Peeps group, and one of the admins as well. So yeah, if we get to a point where it kind of becomes imbalanced, then we'll work on that. But for the moment, I'm very happy for everybody to share all of their work and all of their uploads and their videos and all that kind of stuff, because you know, sometimes I miss people having uploaded videos and things like that. So yes, and for some reason, when I met Tamlin and Keely, I subscribed to both of their channels, and I said that to them, and they're like, "Oh, do you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And apparently, my people that I subscribe to, it's hidden, and I can't work out how to turn it on so that people can see people can see if I've subscribed to their channel or not. I don't know how I've turned it off. I don't think I did. So yeah, if anyone knows that, don't tell me now, but message me so that I can change that. But yes, I do. I subscribe to like anybody who does a sewing channel. I pretty much you know, there. I don't get to watch everything all the time because there are so many now, and it would just be a constant stream of it. But I do try and kind of like click through on the ones that I like. Oh yes, I want to see this, like that you sew you, and yeah, there's loads. But yeah, I'm at the moment, like I say, it's fine. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Jackie, hi there from South Africa. Welcome. Nice to see you. Also, y'all, if you're not part of the Facebook Peeps group, please come join us. Well, champagne twist. But if you don't look after yourself, you're not going to enjoy making videos anyway. Best take care of yourself first. We understand and will continue to support you. Agreed, champagne twist. And that's what I have been doing, which is why there has been days where there's been no videos, because I have needed to basically be asleep all day or be a comatose piece of broccoli on the sofa, lay like vegetables, quoting Pretty Woman at you badly now. So yeah, there have been days where I haven't uploaded because there was nothing to upload, and I've not wanted to force myself to do it. So I am keeping that balance and trying to get healthier, and it's working. It is working, but I want to get back to what I love doing, which is this, and that is what I'm doing. So this is, you know, it's working. It has worked, and that's where it's all kind of heading. So thank you though, and I really, really do appreciate all of you guys letting me know that you understand what is going on, and you have been all very, very patient with me over these last couple of 3 months now of me whining about being sick. So thank you so much for sticking around when I have been uploading stuff, and for putting up with basically just daily waffle. There's been very few proper videos because they've just not been possible up until now. So thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. Let's see, definitely on the Peeps, love it, and the vlog. Thank you very much, Jackie. Not sure if I should post pictures of my recent card makes on the Peeps group. Sorry if it should be sewing only. Leanne, I think it's one of those things where it's like, don't do it daily, but we'd love to see what you've been making. So if you have like the group folk pictures that you put up, you know, one of those every now and again, it's lovely to see what you've been making. So, you know, just no spam is basically what I'm trying to get at. So yes. Louise B, lovely to see you, Sean. Sorry I'm so late to join. That is totally all right, Louise. Welcome. This is going to be up on the channel for people to watch for a while. So yeah, you can watch it back if you can bear it. You could be quite good to stick on in the background and listen to me waffle at you for ages. Let's see. Constance, thank you. Shoreline Crafter, I found posting on Instagram every day very challenging. Me too, but I kind of had the realization that I had professional photographs taken last year, so I have lots lots that I could have uploaded. So yeah, there's at least 8 days worth now, and I'm working on more. So I don't want to stick to it so that there is a new post every day, but I want to get better at it so there's not one like every other week or something. And again, you guys have full-time jobs. This is my full-time job, so I have the time to dedicate to this sort of thing and to do that kind of thing. So yeah, let's see. You made the last few minutes. Julie, question, kittenish behavior. Are you and Claire seeing each other privately outside of YouTube? Claire, Penguin and Parent, I hang out every now and again. I haven't seen her for a while. She's moved from a certain point of the island to a different point of the island. So she's further away now, and she doesn't drive, and I steal my mum and dad's car when I need to go anywhere. So we haven't seen each other for ages, actually, in real life, but we do every now and again kind of hang out. Like I say, last time she came here, bless her, and sat in the kitchen with me whilst I was cutting out loads of things, and we just sort of chatted about stuff, and it was lovely. So yes. Alpha player, I want to stop procrastinating, but I can't. Procrastinators unite tomorrow. I think I'm funny. During this hangout, I've almost finished a Butterick 5748 wearable muslin #1. Nice, Vicky. I like it. I'm glad that I'm able to keep you company during your sewing. Daisy May, there is a site, rockthelawyer.com, an online service for small business. The documents and, when needed, live chats are worth every bit of set annual fee. Ooh, that's good. I wonder if it will apply for UK law. I will have to look into that. Thank you. Julie, I have 43 subs or something. I am one of them, Julie. I am one of your subs. Yes. Subscribers. Does that sound better? Flora, I lost my mother in February 2017, and you and your mum and dad helped me bring me out of my funk. I binge watched all of your videos in January 2018. I love the banter between you and your parents. Thank you. Flora, that's so lovely. And I get so many messages like that saying that the random waffle that I put out there, which is really silly. I mean, let's be honest, it is really silly, but it is one of those things that it's somebody else's life and it's escapism from things that are going on in your life. So I get so many messages from people just saying that it was something that they could take themselves out of their heads for a while and just watch us being us. So I am so glad that it is fun, entertaining, and useful for you guys. So that's a lovely message, Flora. Thank you very much. Quilty, Claire, good morning, Claire. Good morning. Welcome. How is it in Australia? What time is it there? Stratus, I love how the sun has gone there, but it will rise here shortly. I know, right? It's bright sunshine when we started, and it's pitch black. You can see my studio light now. That needs a clean. It's got some fluff in it. Let's see. Ninjahead, I like seeing Peeps posting their channels on Peeps in the group. I mean, I've found some cool less known vloggers there. Yeah, exactly, Alex. I love the fact that it's bringing people together. So I am more than happy for people to be doing that. And I've pinned, I think, at the top of the group for anyone new who joins, they can put their Instagram, their blog, their YouTube channel, and it's a pinned thing, so you can go through and have a look and see if there's any channels in there that you've not heard of before. So I love the fact that it's a sharing community, and that's exactly what it should be. So yeah, love that. Angela has said, I love your mum. She does some fantastic quilts. She does indeed. Vicky, first bit of sewing I've managed in months. Oh, yay. Danny has said, I usually watch the waffle videos when I do my makeup in the morning. I do that a lot as well. I have some vloggers and things like that I follow. There's one called Bumble Bailey, who's an artist, and she lives in Canada. She has 2 cats and pink hair, and I have no kind of like I kind of stumbled upon her channel because she used Copic markers, which I have an entire set of and have given to my niece. And it was one of those things where it's just like I kind of got hooked on her life, and I enjoy watching her and having her on the background. And I drop in and out of it every now and again, but yeah, it's one of those things that when I'm doing something, I have her on, so I get it. I get the attraction. Although I am still amazed that there's nearly 13,000 people that are watching. That's mental to me. So yeah, well, not watching, subscribed. There's a difference. Let's see. Marigold bakes love. Hi from Michigan. Hello. Yoo-hoo, I love watching your waffles in the morning as I get ready for work. Yay. Love to listen to the waffles. TMI, I usually put them on when I take a shower in the morning. Well, just, that's fine. Just don't drop the phone in the bath. That would be bad. Julie, I watch them when I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning because it comforts me when I'm randomly awake in the middle of the night, early morning. It's 5:30 and chilly. Oh, brr, not good. The waffle was therapeutic for me too. Thank you. Alex, the message you sent me was something that made me cry massively and really, really touched me. And it was one of the first messages that I'd had like that. And I mean, you guys all hold a very special place in my heart, but it was just one of those things that I will always remember having that message from you and just going, oh my goodness. So I'm getting choked up now. Yeah, it's what started off as some random experiment has turned into something completely different, and I am blown away and totally love it. So yes. Nimue, this is working nicely to distract me from the fact that I'm not allowed to start writing my challenge story until midnight. You have this is interesting, Nimue. Why are you not allowed to start writing until midnight? That's very weird. Let me know. We've only got about 10 minutes left because then everyone needs to turn all the lights off for Earth Day. I was thinking it still might be light outside, but it's not going to be. So I'm not sure what we're going to do for an hour. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Diane has said, aloha from the big island of Hawaii. Oh my goodness, I really want to come to Hawaii. I really, really want to go to Hawaii. But aloha. And that's about all the Hawaiian. I know ohana, which is family, isn't it? That's because I've watched Lilo and Stitch. And I will shut up now because it's going to get worse. Melanie has said, I've been watching Bailey J for years. I was there when she started her vlogging channel. I think I was pretty OG with her as well, Melanie. Yeah. When she said she was going to like cut down on the vlogging, it was like, no, you can't do that. Quilty Girl Claire has said, I'm packing up my quilting room this morning as I'm moving into my sewing room. I saw that. When did I see that? Did I see that on Instagram or did I see that on the Peeps group? But I saw that it was Instagram because you put up your before photos or like your sort of like halfway through started photos. I'm looking forward to seeing what that's like when we're finished. Let's see. Born to Destroy. Hi, Emily, and subbed and like the video. Just want to know what's happening. Lee, kind of a lot of waffle. That's what's happening. It's just it's the monthly live hangout that I do now on this channel. So welcome. It's all about sewing. Shoreline Crafter. If you like chilled artist vlogs, I recommend Mini Small. Okay, thank you. I'm not sure that I need any more vlogs to follow though because I already watch a lot. Stuart Brown, Sean, is there anywhere we can send letters to? Yes, Stuart, I have a PO box address, which is actually my manager's offices that are in Northampton. It's in the description bar down below. It's also on the frequently asked questions portion of my website. There is an address there. You can send me letters there. I love receiving letters. Please, 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 guys. As much as the gifts are absolutely lovely, I don't expect them and they cost you guys a fortune. So as lovely as they are, letters are wonderful. Please send me letters and cards. I love that. So yes, but the gifts are amazing. But I'm running out of room. You guys are so generous. So thank you. But yes, letters to my PO box, which is down there, and it does get to me. It might take a little while, but they do get to me. Let's see. The challenge is about writing a 30k story within a month. So no writing it before it's April. Okay, good luck with that. Let us know how you get on. Neon Johns, I often watch or listen to the vlogs whilst I'm studying. Awesome. I like background noise whilst I'm doing things, but if it's something that I don't know what's coming, then I kind of get engrossed in that. So that's why I've listened to Harry Potter like millions of times, because I can listen to it without having to pay attention to it. Apparently I can't. Yeah. Status Strong has said I can do the voice of Stitch. So can I. Hang on, let's see if I can actually do it still. Oh, so cute and fluffy. Yeah, there we go. I'll stop now. Aloha. Gingerhead, my sister likes you because she thinks I was suicidal, then I wasn't. So she sent me some chocolates that I am to include in the parcel, slightly delayed as I had to buy a bigger bag to post it in. Oh my goodness, Alex. Alex sends me the most amazing chocolates from Poland, and there are some that are my favorites, and she knows that really well, so she sends me giant bags of them. The trouble is I leave them down here and I come back the next day and mum and dad have been like, oh, no, we didn't eat this, I don't know where they've gone, they've just magically evaporated. So yes. But Ree has said, if you like Bailey J, you should try drawing with waffles. Waffles? There's other waffles? Julia said candle lights. Yes, that's basically, I think, what we're going to end up doing. I'm so glad you guys have heard of Bailey J. I really, really enjoy her channel. Yeah, it's cool. Quilty Girl has said, hopefully it all fits in. I've culled a lot. Ben says, good morning. Good morning, Ben. Good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you. Dark here now. I always want some syrup. I get online, it's ads for art subscription boxes. No, expensive if I fly the gift. Erica has said, not expensive if I fly the gifts over myself. Ha ha ha. Oh, Erica, the lovely Susie, everything. So Susie, whose official name is Susan, and that's how she's registered on Patreon, which is why I've been calling her Susan. But she's messaged me and she said, oh, that's my alarm to say I've got 10 minutes left. Aha. Has messaged me to say that she prefers Susie or Sue. No, not Sue. Sue is bad. Not Sue. Susie. Susie has asked me to say to you, Erica, could she get in contact with you, because I think she wants you to smuggle some stuff over to the UK as well. I think she's quite close to you, so I will message you if you don't mind me sending you her email address and you guys talking. But I think she wants you to smuggle some stuff over. But Erica is coming from Seattle to take the sewing retreat class with me in May, and has very, very kindly offered to smuggle stuff over, although we're up to 2 and a bit yards of faux leather from Joann's, a couple of t-shirt panels, probably around 25-30 patterns. I would like to get the placket thing sent to you, because it costs more to have it sent to the UK than it does the actual thing costs, and there's something else as well. So I don't think Erica's going to have any room for her own stuff in her suitcase. But yeah. Oh, drawing with waffles. I'm gonna have to look at that one. There's it's the first year, does that count? H says, Harry Potter is my comfort listen, and the Hunger Games. Yeah, the Hunger Games, I listen to that a lot as well, and that shouldn't be a relaxing thing to listen to, but it is. It's weird. It is weird. Rianne, I have too many art supplies as I'm not allowed to subscribe. I keep a box of coloured pencils on my bed at all times in case inspiration hits. Nice. Daisy May said, happy to pick up stuff as well. Daisy, don't say that, because I'm going to start sending you patterns and stuff as well. And I'm going to get here, and it's like the space that I have up here is designated for the patterns that Erica's bringing over for me. So yeah. Could she smuggle some stuff for me too? Cattlemat. Yes, she can contact me. Awesome, Erica. I will get Susie's email address and introduce the two of you via email. Apparently you're about an hour away from each other from what she understands, so yeah. Constance is off to have to make breakfast. Good night, Constance, or good morning, Constance. Breakfast for you. So yes, thank you very much for joining us. Iris is off as well, so enjoyed the chat. Thank you for the suggestions, Peeps group. Such a great group. You're welcome, Iris. Thank you very much for joining us. Erica says she'll wear the same outfit every day. Yeah, I think, Erica, it's going to be a case of you're going to like come in the clothes that you're going to be traveling in, and you're going to have no room for anything except my stuff. Although, as Daisy has said, she's willing to sort of share the burden with you. So it's very kind of you. Oh, Nancy, you made it! Yay! Hi. We're on for probably about another 8 minutes, but yeah, I'm glad you could join us. And bring. She could smuggle stuff over for me too, and Cattlemat wants you to then smuggle back sheets from Primark. Unfortunately, we don't have a Primark on the island, so that's not going to work, Cattlemat, but I like how you think. I would love to see your work. Oh yeah, Ree does amazing stuff. Let's see. Daisy May, please do. Instagram. Yeah, Rianne makes things. That's that Small Girl Type Creatures Instagram feed. Everybody go follow her. Oh, Americans, bring over Michael Miller fabric to flog. You'll make a killing. You will absolutely. If anyone can find the regatta print fabric, I, in a fit of pique, gave away my regatta dress that I made out of it with the red waistband, because I'd never actually wore it. It went up in the shop, and then I made 6 of them for other people, and I donated it to the local charity shop, and I regret it, and I really do regret it. But the cheapest I can get the fabric here is £15 a meter. So yeah, if you can find any in the, I'm going to have a look on fabric.com now. Daisy said she's willing to smuggle stuff for me as well. Oh, what have you started, Daisy? What have you started? Oh dear. Alpha Player, good morning. Hello, welcome. Americans bring over, yeah, we've done that one. Happy to smuggle if it gets me a plane ticket and a sofa to sleep on. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't afford to pay for your plane tickets, Peeps. I can't. There is a Primark in Portsmouth, but that does involve an £18 return journey on the ferry, which kind of negates the point of going to Primark because it just gets really expensive. So, yes. Anyway, guys, we are at 2 hours and 25 minutes and 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Apparently, I can waffle for hours. Who knew? Well, I mean, you all knew. It's no surprise to anyone, is it? But I think I've caught up with the chat. So Lolita's off to go and be an adult now. I think I ought to go and be an adult as well. Well, like a responsible one and all that stuff, and sit in the dark for an hour. But thank you very much to every single one of you for coming out and hanging out with me this evening. It has been a lot of fun. As I say, the next one is the 28th of April. Let me just double check that I've got that correct. I did look early. Yes, the 28th of April. And I think I'm going to do that at around about 11 o'clock in the morning that time. So it's going to work a little bit better for the Australian peeps. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, chatting, asking me questions, watching me not sew the eyes on my jumper. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? And yeah, Jennifer, well done for not letting all that power go to your head. I think you only blocked and put people in times out when they were misbehaving. Well done. So thank you so much, everybody. It's been absolutely a pleasure. And I, again, will see you on the 28th next month, but I will obviously see you all tomorrow when I shall be waffling at you as ever. So bye. And that odd, awkward bit where it doesn't finish. So